Hello, everyone. This is Metroid Prime 2 Echoes for the Nintendo GameCube, the sequel of Metroid Prime. A wonderful game that I've played for almost my entire life.
Let's go.
I'm here accompanied with CScottyW and BashPrime.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
And also Cosmonawt on the microphone in online call. Say hi, Cosmo.
Hello, I'm here. I'm there in spirit.
Unfortunately, I couldn't make it here, but that's okay. So we're gonna start off right now. I'm gonna do a countdown. 5,
4, 3, 2, 1,
go!
Are you guys ready?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Right, so quite a few things to talk about right off the bat. BashPrime can help me out here.
Yeah, sure. So this is Echoes 100%. So this has a source requirement for us to obtain all of the main upgrades and expansions in the game. This is the starting area of Temple Grounds, the Splinter Hive. This is the tutorial section of the game. Samus starts off with a variety of, oh no, no frame perfect power bomb, or bomb, excuse me. Samus has stuff like space jump boots, missile launcher, boost ball, spider ball, just quite a few abilities. And in any percent, we would be able to skip these with this upcoming out of bounds called item loss skip. We will be starting it the same way in 100%, but unfortunately, we will have to lose our items. There is one expansion actually coming up that unfortunately will not spawn until the item loss cutscene happens. So the reason we're going out of bounds here is it's also faster to just get to the item loss area than inbounds. I think it's like around 10 seconds faster than just doing the regular inbounds thing where you open this gate that Miguel just jumped on. But the other big reason is that we want to destroy a bomb cover on this tunnel that you can't see. This room is loaded. This is the item loss room. It's loaded. Those bombs that Miguel just laid just destroyed a cover that's covering a tunnel to a missile expansion. So now we start the item loss cutscene. Oh no, Samus's items are stolen, like in Prime 1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
And this sort of introduces like the concept of Dark World. Prime 2 is like a Link to the Past, so there's a Light World, Dark World concept. The Ing here are just ruthless, and this cutscene is not skippable.
For whatever reason.
Yeah. This one missile expansion, the only reason.
All right, so now we got control again, and now this tunnel that normally you needed bombs for, destroyed, and then again, that's the missile expansion right there. That is why we need to lose our items.
And
it's so fitting. It's so fitting that like it's also the first missile we get. Like we do get it early, which is gonna optimize a bit of this early game here as we leave the Splinter Hive and enter the main part of Temple Grounds.
And if you notice, it said we lost our grapple beam even though we never had it. Fun fact.
You also start with Spider Ball, and you also never mentions that you have it.
DF mentioned to me that I think you have super missiles for like 1 frame during the intro sequence.
Intel missiles.
You do.
And you can see it if you're playing like randomizer and using like the Randomania tracker. It shows up in the tracker for like a second. Miguel just did a slope jump there to gain some extra height to land on this crate. Samus is actually riding the crate in this cutscene. And that's going to skip going around the room and lowering this bridge. And just lets Miguel go directly to the door here. Nice fall, it's great.
No.
I just casually did a frame perfect jump and lost 1 second.
You're too good. I'm a mere mortal.
I try to go for damage boost strat.
Yeah, you did it this time.
All right, so
I have one request for the crowd. I want everyone to say E whenever I get an E tank. I'm gonna get 14, so this is the first one.
E. Amazing. We got 13 left. It's gonna be fun.
I saw someone in chat. This always gets asked. 100% does not include scans. That's
no,
a
it does
separate
not.
category.
It's called 200%. All right, so this hallway just looks like a hallway here. It's a very, very important hallway. Most significant hallway ever created in the Metroid series. This is called Dynamo Chamber. It's going to be important in just a bit here. This movement is otherwise just the sort of the typical movement to get where your expected first upgrade is, the missile launcher itself. In this upcoming room, the GFMC compound. And this is actually where our first big route divergence from the last Echoes run, 100% run, which was HDQ 2015, I believe, by Claris, is going to happen. Scotty, would you like to talk about this upcoming sequence here, or this upcoming bit of stuff with the splinters and all that?
Yeah, sure. So right now we're going to pick up the the main missile launcher. It doesn't activate our missiles. It's basically just another missile expansion. But right after that, all these dark splinters are going to spawn. We're going to kill all of them but one. He's going to be a witness. The one that we leave alive is slightly larger than the other.
Oh, do not
kill that one.
Oh my God, they're
Okay.
They know.
We're gonna bring that larger one to the start of the room using certain manipulations to try to get it to lunge up to this ledge. If he will come around the corner, here he comes.
Here it comes.
There he goes. No, we want to like roll into him at a certain timing.
It's gonna be great. Watch.
To kind of boost him up to that ledge.
Oh
There
yeah, look at that.
He goes
nice.
flying.
Okay, is it
Second
still on the
try.
way?
Now we're
Oh, there we go.
He's fine. We're gonna bring him back to this door where there's a tiny hole in the wall that he will force us through.
Nope.
Yeah, this is a bit random, so it's just a matter of like kind of trying to expect which animation's gonna do for the lunge.
You have to be able to read which animation he's
Not
doing.
that one. Not that one.
And that determines when you want
There we
to move forward to get him.
Very
to lunge
nice.
at
Look
you.
at that.
Very
There he
nice.
goes.
So-
He's out of bounds.
So now, yeah, we are out of bounds here. So this is a huge change because we didn't know of a way to go out of bounds without space jump in Temple Grounds, and this is really significant. So out of bounds here is not like is pretty challenging. You have to have a degree of awareness of where you need to move, where to jump, when you can even jump, what you can land on that's considered standable. So Miguel's going to hit this load trigger here. That's going to unload the previous room and load this upcoming room here. We are navigating out of bounds back to that dynamo chamber, that hallway I mentioned. There's a power bomb expansion coming up. Miguel has to wait for certain opportunities to input a jump with the way that the like the room geometry and just how the way the engine works. So Miguel will have like a 3-frame window to like do these jumps, for instance. These are called Aether jumps. Really in-depth technical stuff. I could spend this entire run talking about it. But yeah, so now we're back in the hallway. This is the dynamo chamber. So there's this power bomb, this delicious cheeseburger of a power bomb expansion, just sitting there waiting to be collected. It normally requires power bombs to collect. You have to destroy this wall made of densium to collect it. But the model of the expansion itself just peaks above the room geometry, and you can just land on it out of bounds and collect it. And having early power bombs here is a massive sequence break. It is huge for Echo speedrunning. You get this in any percent as well. There's a much more direct out of bounds because you end up keeping space jump. But yeah, this was a recent find. I want to say in like early 2023. Oh, that was just, okay. I thought that was another splinter, but I think it was just particles. But we're actually going to keep this out of bounds because we don't want to go to Great Temple just yet. Our buddy, our pal Umos, the Luminoth, the sentinel of all the Luminoth in the Great Temple, going to be helping him out, saving Planet Aether from the Ing. But it's actually, we don't want to get Violet Translator just yet. We're going to continue this out of bounds and go straight to Aegon Wastes. So a couple rooms left here. And again, Miguel has to do this very specific, move to very specific spots where Miguel knows that they can jump or hit like a intentional load trigger to make sure that the previous room unloads and the next room loads. Only a few rooms at a time in Metroid Prime are loaded, with the GameCube's whopping, I think it's 16 megabytes of RAM. So waiting for this room to load, and we are now past the gate, so we're on our way to Aegon Wastes. I'm just gonna collect a missile expansion and go down the elevator to Aegon. We got time for, I think, one donation.
Wonderful. All right, we've got a $25 donation from Empire Ship, who says,
Hey.
It's so exciting to finally have you here on the big stage. Good luck, Miguel. You're gonna do great.
Thank you.
I think we got time
was a
for
good
one
wall
more.
crawl.
Got
Very
time
good
for another
wall.
short
That was
one, I
pretty
think. That was really good, yeah.
All right, we've got a $10 donation from Astral, who says, Hear the words of Avok, last sentinel of the Torvis Temple. May
Oh my
they serve you
gosh.
well.
Accurate. Incredible.
Okay, so this room right here, this is Aegon Waste. You're going to see Miguel do what's called an extended dash. This is pretty new tech, relatively, but essentially what Miguel's doing is just, if you're familiar with Prime 1, they have scan dashing. And Echoes has that too, but we have to dash into the ground, and we're going to press the R button to maintain our momentum. And that will get us pretty good distance.
Oh, I'll take the other route.
That's okay.
It's okay.
You tried.
That was me attempting to do a really fast strat, but unfortunately messed it up, so I'm just gonna take that normal way. I'm not gonna bother.
Yeah, these are pretty hard.
It's probably just initial run nerves. Miguel's gonna be cooking later.
Let me cook.
I slip jump there. Oh, I'm taking Cosmo's place. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, just a little slope jump right there. This game works where if you jump against the slope, you'll gain a little bit of additional height.
Oh, here comes the second one, crowd, chat. E. You put some power into that one, Scotty. Great. All right, so coming up is Mining Station A. Just another relatively tall room. We don't have space jump yet, so it's not... it's a little bit trivial, but it still could be annoying if the pirates shoot down Samus here. Yeah, just jump off this crate, move around real quick, see where the pirates are going to be, make sure that pirate's off that platform, make sure that pirate's off that wall, and then E-dash to the left here, and ooh, nice, very nice. That saves a couple of seconds over just going around the room, waiting for that, knocking down the rock bridge that's there. A bit more risky, but it's really great to land it. And we got
Scotty,
our first... Yeah, we got our
first this fight.
Scotty's got some boss knowledge here,
So yeah, here we have the Bomb Guardian.
Wait a second.
yeah, it's not happening just yet.
Okay, well.
Well, this is Alpha Splinter.
Alpha Sandworm.
Not
Alpha Sand Digger.
the worm.
Now,
Right,
here is the Bomb Guardian. It is a very long and difficult fight. Here it is, and here it isn't.
Very good, Scotty. Thank you.
Thank you.
Where's the missile? I
Well
want
done.
the missile. Ah,
Did you get a drop?
I did not get the missile for some reason.
Nice little overlapping the cutscene there. Otherwise, you'd have to walk to the morph ball. It's a little optimization.
Yeah, small optimization. I think that's one of the older tricks. One of the older tricks.
And we're just getting the Amber Translator here. That's going to let Samus scan the orange lore entries and also open a couple of orange gates. That's most notably going to be for a missile expansion that we passed in Aegon Wastes. We won't be collecting it just yet. And then there's a gate in Torvus Bog that will, to reach the front entrance of Torvus Bog, that'll open up later with this.
Amber Translator.
So we're just going to make our way towards the first Dark World section of Aegon Wastes. Nice Instamorph, that was really great. And I think we got time for a donation or two.
All right, I'd love to update everyone. We are just about at halfway toward making that level 1 Omega Super Boss incentive for Final Fantasy 15. We can make this happen. We are so close. We're at 7,400 out of the 15,000 needed to make that happen. Let's go, team.
That's after this run, I think, right? I think it's just after.
Yes, it is following this run.
We got time for one more, I think. Oh, there's that Amber Gate, by the way. So Miguel's going to open it, and then we're going to get it later during cleanup.
You gotta wait a little bit before leaving the room, because otherwise, if you unload it before the gate is fully closed, it will not actually spawn open. So,
sorry, I was a bit preemptive because we actually have another required fight coming up to explain. There's a bit of tech going on there.
Yeah, and you'll see Mikhail doing certain tricks. We will explain them later, like the little roll jump you just saw. But there's all these little things we could do.
What's going on here, Scotty?
Yeah, this is a very long and complicated fight. We've got these dark pirates spawning in right now. Very long, very complicated. There they go.
perfect.
Well done.
Everybody clap it up for Scotty and the amazing commentary.
I just love talking about the very long, in-depth boss fights of this game.
Yeah. Well, you did have to rely on that almost guaranteed powerbomb drop, but that's a bit of tech for later. What's going on here, Cosmo?
What's going to
So
happen?
this is a puzzle we have to do, but we're going to skip it. So normally you have to bomb this, but if you just roll like that and then jump on these standables, you could skip the entire puzzle and just bomb the last thing, and that's all the game checks for. And now we can go to the Dark World. We got a little instant morph there.
Just a
Nice
heads up.
little tech.
Heads up for the producers. We have a small, flashing lights warning for this Dark World section.
In
coming
general,
up.
the whole
Yeah, just-
entirety of Dark
yeah.
World is like minimal, but it's there. So.
Yeah, figured we played safe. And now we are in Dark Aegon Wastes. This is the first time that you're actually going to be in the Dark World while playing Samus. So the Dark World wants to hurt Samus, wants to kill her. Even the very air itself is just toxic. So Samus takes 6 damage per second whenever she's not in these safe zones, which for Aegon Waste isn't a huge deal because Retro Studios kind of intentionally placed safe zones pretty liberally around the area. And then they start taking them away bit by bit as you go into more of the late game areas. But hey, we have another boss coming up here. And also, forgot to mention that Miguel went did that bomb jump earlier to just completely skip going all the way around through like the dueling range to reach this area where the jump guardian is. But what's going on here?
Yeah, we've got this statue that we're shooting at. This is the statue of Detur. He is the child warrior of the Luminoth. This is a corrupted statue, so naturally it is very evil. We want to kill it as quickly as possible and just deal a lot of damage to it.
Yeah, this is like your most hated fight, right, Miguel?
I hate the statue.
You shoot those power beam shots. It's all good.
Take him down.
Make sure it's not a
show
threat
him.
to us.
Every
By
bit
the
of
way,
damage.
here's Jump Guardian.
Give him
there.
Yeah. Oh, he's not looking too good.
I Jump Guardian.
So what actually
so-
happened here, Cosmo?
Yeah, so Jump Guardian in this room is always active. The hitbox is always active, but it's just invisible. And that's what Miguel was taking advantage of.
Yeah,
Shooting right in front of the statue, that's where it is. Now, you might be asking, well, we have power bombs, why not do that? Well, for some reason, Jump Guardian does not take damage from power bombs. So, unfortunately, we have to just pepper it with shots.
We weren't sure last night when we were doing practice, and we actually confirmed
tested it.
last night.
Yeah.
It does not work. Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
Little optimization coming up. We need to open this gate. So Echoes has this thing where like some bomb slots will open up something for both Light World and Dark World, but you can only do it like in the Dark World, for instance. It'll like kind of show up in the Light World, but it's like, ooh, it's in Dimensional Flex. Ooh, fast portal. Ooh. Yeah, very nice. Saves like half a second.
Cool strat I found one day.
Yeah, normally those portals will position you further back before you can enter them.
So, nice. So, if you're paying attention and have played Echoes before, you'll kind of see that this is sort of the typical start of Echoes with despite like the early power bombs and the early missile that we got, we still needed to go get more ball bombs and space jump in the same order. Not only is it 100%, but we really need those bombs, and space jump are extremely important for the run. So now, at this point, Samus is expected to go into the like pirate labs, pirate base section of Aegon Wastes. Just cleaning up a bit of items on the way, safety saving, because, this is a marathon run. Safety is always important here. This is going to be a little bit different than what Claire showed off. So normally there's like a sandworm in this room that you have where it throws Samus out of bounds, and
Nice
it's awesome.
shot.
Unfortunately, that has been retired for 100%, which I'm
Rest
a little
in
bit
peace,
sad
Robert.
about. And yeah,
Bye,
Robert,
Robert.
still our best friend. And I know I just said that Umos is our best friend. Robert is also our bestie.
Second best.
Second, okay, yeah, that's fine. So, but we're not going to go in through the front entrance. We're going to instead go back to Aegon Temple and go out of bounds around this spot. So Miguel is going to slope jump up to like this railing, scaffolding, pillar, decorative pillar thing. I'm going to jump onto this collision here and get a little slope jump off here to land on this little beam, and we are out of bounds again. And so Aegon Temple is near sort of the back entrance. Nice extended dash. That's very nice. Again, just awareness of like where all the standable collision is, so that you don't get stuck on terrain and have to like find a standable spot. You can easily hemorrhage time doing this. Nice little terminal fall abuse to go on the other side of the room, and we're going to go back out of bounds once again. So we wanted to skip the light door. We're going to go out of bounds here. Miguel will actually show it off. That was a really swag, though, if that worked out.
Yeah, I tried to do
you
this strike strat, but
got
it
the
didn't work.
standable perfectly.
Yeah.
Nice.
And then also there's this missile expansion right here that we can collect out of bounds. So Miguel's going to Aether jump and land right here. Oh, gets on
The ceiling.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Was trying to. You want to be fast enough so they can beat the load going into. Actually, I don't know if that actually matters anymore.
It does.
It does matter. So, it's time, I guess. Time save. Speed.
So because I was
falling
late,
through the hole now, I think.
yeah, because I was late
Right.
on that, I'm gonna have to like reload the room again. So I'm just gonna move right here.
That's fine. It's good awareness. So coming up here is the main reactor. Also, just a reminder to do the safe strat.
Thank you.
So just need to wait for the room to load, and then now Miguel is going to would normally go straight and activate, like straight to the Dark Samus fight trigger and activate it. That has if you just immediately do that, there's a tiny chance that the game will soft lock. So I'm gonna just intentionally interact with this door here to ensure that that doesn't happen.
Yeah, this closing this door prevents all scripted loading from stopping
All
completely.
right, Scotty, you got the boss knowledge. What's happening here?
Oh, I love the long, complicated boss fights of this game. There's Dark Samus. She drops in, and there she goes.
Very good job,
ya.
Scotty. Thank
Very
you.
nice. You can also just obliterate Dark Samus with Annihilator Beam. I think she takes like 10 times or 5 times as much damage. 10 times, wow.
And just randomly.
And here we have Dark Beam.
So we want Dark Beam for just, there are some portals that cannot be scanned to open access to the Dark World. Also, there are some doors scattered throughout the game that are very much Dark Beam locked. If you play Randomizer, you love Dark Beam. Getting it early is great. But yeah, so...
Very strong.
Yeah. Aegon also has the Light Beam, which is coming up. It just gives you these 2 beams very quickly. It forms kind of the core of not just the combat system, but just kind of how you explore each of the areas in the game. Dark Samus is angry.
again.
She's angry at you, Scotty.
Not my fault.
All right, intentionally opening up this gate at this Morph Ball tunnel. That's so when we come back to this room later during cleanup in like 2 hours, hour and a half or so.
Hour and a half.
It won't be open the next time that Miguel enters the room. So they can just go in the Morph Ball tunnel and get the expansion. And now we're in the Dark World. What's going on here, Cosmo?
Yep, this is our second trip to the Dark World. We're pretty much just heading to Light Beam the intended way. There's some items along the way, but we can't really get them right now, or it's just faster to get during cleanup. All it is just trying to optimize our movement, which rolling through Morph Ball right now is probably going to be the fastest way through these thin corridors. And I think we have time for a donation, right?
Yeah, we do. This is just optimized inbounds movement to get to Light Beam.
Yep.
All right, fantastic. We've got a $50 donation from Captain MD, who says, so glad to see my friends in the Echoes and Echoes randomizer community running 100% at AGDQ. Try not to get stung by bees? Hear the words of Olier.
I don't understand that meme.
I'll try to shout you out in the underground tunnel, Captain. Thank you.
Yeah. I think we have time for 1 or 2 more.
Yeah, I think 1 more for sure.
All right, I'm sensing a theme here. We've got $10 from Jeff Gaines and Games. Hear the words of Olier, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you well. Good luck, Miguel.
Thank you.
There's like one thing we got to explain, yeah, coming up in the next room.
So
Miguel is good about that.
yeah, this is a puzzle where you have to scan 3 outputs, and here this is the part where I explain roll jump. So you see me randomly, well, not randomly, like seemingly jumping on a finger like that. There's a little quirk about this game where if you run off the edge, morph, there's a period of 22 frames where you can, you're technically still considering ground state, but hold on. Here's Light Beam. I got Light Beam. You're still considering a ground state during those 22 frames, but normally if you unmorph, you take 60 frames to unmorph, like the animation when someone's getting up and the camera coming back down. But if you use what is called an instant unmorph, which is with blocking the camera, so that can happen, it skips the animation, so you can actually take advantage of just 22 frames of grounded state in the air, and you can jump.
Yeah, it has usage across all.
Very cool tech.
Yeah, you can do it in all 3 games. Prime 1 does it at a few spots. It's important in some parts of Prime 100%. Echoes, it uses it everywhere. Corruption uses it everywhere. And there's other variations of the 22 frame sort of like kind of coyote time. Not quite the same, but it's I guess similar in spirit.
Yeah. So,
Let's see here. I think we got time for
we
like.
have Light Beam.
Oh,
Yeah, we have
we
Light
could do a donation.
All right, we've got a $10 donation from Metroid Master, who says, hear the words of Olier, last sentinel of the Luminoth. May they serve you well. Bombs?
oh, I forgot to do that during the Bomb Guardian. Yeah.
Bombs? No, we
Bombs.
couldn't. We couldn't.
Bombs?
There we go.
Yeah.
There, we did it.
Better late than never. All right, so we got Dark Beam and Light Beam and Aegon Wastes. We are effectively done with this part of Aegon right now. I'm actually a little bit early talking about this part. Oh, there's a thing coming up that Miguel, I think, is going to explain.
Just another roll jump.
It's a cool roll jump,
roll
though.
jumps.
It's very cool.
Just a small backtrack. Or
Yeah.
not really backtrack. Just
Now,
get-
now that we have Dark and Light Beam, we can pretty much go and Power Bombs. You have Dark, Light Beam, and Power Bombs. We can actually go straight to Sanctuary Fortress, where there's the next big item that we need to get to finish. Well, obviously we need to get all the items to finish the game, but this
Well
is like the best tool to go
Yes.
to do pretty much all the cold tricks in this game. So now we get that BMMO expansion, and we're gonna go straight to Sanctuary through a different room.
Yeah, there's a pirate fight there that locks the kind of locks the doors. That Miguel skipped to going above the room and getting the beam ammo expansion. Since we didn't go through
Right.
this gate, Miguel is going to do a bomb space jump here. It's very similar to a roll jump with the 22 frame, airborne.
Here's the
state.
chair. This is the statue of the chair.
Yeah. So that same
the chair.
that same 22 frame thing with the morph ball that Miguel was talking about, except with bombs, and you'll see a lot of bomb space jumps in this run. But yeah, like Miguel said, we're done with Aegon for now. We'll clean it up quite a bit later. There's a lot of late game items that we need to finish up with Aegon cleanup. But we have Dark Beam, Light Beam, Morph Ball Bomb, Space Jump, and especially that Power Bomb expansion. And that gives us just enough items that we can enter Sanctuary Fortress early. There's an elevator that just connects Aegon directly to Sanctuary right here in this room. And like Miguel said, there is an item coming up. We really want the screw attack, and it is the best item in the speed run. This game is very broken, a lot of sequence breaks, but the screw attack just it's the domino that knocks down like so many other dominoes in any percent.
Yeah.
Now in 100%. We're gonna also collect a couple of things on the way that just happen to be convenient to get in addition, but the screw attack is kind of our main that's sort of the main central thing that everything else is going to be surrounding. So Miguel intentionally trying to get a guaranteed or almost guaranteed power bomb drop here.
It's not guaranteed.
Yeah, it's not guaranteed.
Very close.
I've missed it like 2 times in the course of like 4 years.
So we need to cross over the spider track, and we can do it by slope jumping up here into an instant morph to, it's a little precise, but very nice.
There we go.
That is one of the earlier
Nice.
tricks discovered for Echoes. I think Bullida, who is still active in the randomizer community to this day, in the M2K2 forums, had mentioned that they had found this in I think December of 2004. So a month after Prime 2 came out. Just insane. And so right now what Miguel's trying to do is reach the Sanctuary Temple area for 2 reasons. So we could go do it inbounds, but it's going to be a lot more direct to just morph here at the corner and just go right out of bounds. For some reason, this room's geometry with this door causes a reposition to happen where Samus just pops right out of bounds there.
There are a couple of more like those scattered around the game, but there's just a few.
Yeah,
Not all of those.
That's probably the most significant one that you see in most main category speedruns.
This one actually got patched in the Japanese version.
Ooh, wow.
Oh.
Oh yeah. Wow.
So Miguel's now Aether jumping up here, taking advantage of the room box sort of mechanics present in the game's engine. These are 3 frame windows to jump, but it's not nearly as bad as it looks. It's kind of rhythmic in a way with practice. So now Miguel's sort of above the Sanctuary Temple. It's currently loading, it's unloaded. Miguel's gonna drop down onto this door just to reach the other side of this room, the worker's path. So the other reason we want to be here, and just in addition to being in this general area for the spider ball, is that we want to set up a state for Samus called Cannonball. So Miguel is now out of bounds at the other side of Worker's Path. Scan that to activate this kinetic orb cannon. That's that orange hologram morph ball thing that you see kind of in the down right there. It's on Samus's right. And now Miguel's now climbing up with the morph ball bombs. Samus sort of sticks to the backside of room geometry when you're out of bounds like this. And this part's a little bit quirky to get around, but I think Miguel's trying to get a standable right there. Gonna jump back to this door to change the active room to Sanct Temple behind Samus. So while that happens, when Samus goes into a cannon like this, so yeah, in the room, the game thinks we're in Sanct Temple, go in the cannon, shoot out, and unload the room, and now we have permanent Cannonball, kind of. Cannonball is amazing. So first off, we didn't have the ability to boost earlier. We don't have the boost ball yet. We lost that during the item loss cutscene. And so Cannonball is a state that normally only happens when Samus is shot out of a cannon, and it goes away when she reaches the other side of the room, wherever the cannons shoot her. But by doing what we just did out of bounds and getting the room unloaded like that, we just have it now for the rest of the game, unless Samus dies or something happens where you have to reset. Also, don't skip this cutscene, Miguel, please.
Right.
Very, very important story
Here we go.
cutscene coming up. Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the fortress temple. May they serve you well. Excellent. Well done.
Perfect.
But yeah, Cannonball is amazing. So it's a kind of a pseudo boost ball. The speed, being able to interact with like boost ball spinners, but it also has a couple other really interesting properties that we really take advantage of for a couple of parts in the game, even especially with Spider Guardian coming up. So also E-dash here. We don't have grapple beam yet, or no, sorry, a boost jump here.
Oh, what?
That's gonna almost
Wait.
nice dark quad moment. So yeah, Cannonball.
Doesn't matter. We're done.
Yeah, Cannonball. So Cannonball has a couple other properties. Samus is almost completely invulnerable to damage while morphed, and the Cannonball has a hitbox tied to it that whenever Samus is morphed, it does 500,000 damage per frame to any enemy that it interacts with that's weak to that damage. So that's another boost jump set up there. When you slightly like touch the stick and then boost, it'll let Samus unmorph facing forwards while moving sideways. And then if you jump off the ground while holding R and L, that'll keep all that boost ball speed and let Samus have like this massively fast long dash. This is the Spider Guardian. Spider Guardian cannot hurt Samus here with Cannonball. It's
easy.
yeah. It turns into there's still this fight is very easy to lose time in. It's very hard to optimize. This second part here is the hardest one in my opinion. Just nailing these bombs here so that
That doesn't matter.
So yeah, it can be a little difficult to hit Spider Guardian just in this part, but thankfully Miguel has that backup there, so didn't lose too much time. And parts 3 and 4 are more or less kind of just waiting for Spider Guardian to be in the right place at the right time. A lot easier than this section here. I don't know if there's anything you want to talk about part 3. A nice fast 3 here. Cannonball makes that very trivial. So we're needing to stun. Oh, that was really cool.
This fight, I mean, notoriously very hard casually, but with Cannonball, just completely trivializes it.
Yeah. And then part 4, the final part of this fight, is basically an auto-scroller, so we got time for some donations.
All right, fantastic. We're making great progress toward that level 1 Omega Super Boss incentive for Final Fantasy 15, and that is done with the help of donations like the $10 donation from Dunkathan Salt, who says, "Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you well. For my friend Miguel and my friends on commentary, thanks for doing such a good job of showing off my favorite game in the world. Love you guys."
Love you, Dunk.
Shout-outs, Dunk.
Thank you, Dunk.
You're awesome. Thank you for making
awesome.
Dorando. Even though it makes my life worse.
Debatable.
We got time for one or two more.
All right, we've got a $25 donation from Airy Master, who says, "Hear the words of Magoo, last Miguel of the Airy Temple. May they Magoo you well."
Magoo.
Shout-outs, Kirby.
We wish we could have had you here today, Kirby.
We'll see you soon, Kirby.
Let's see you
It'll be great. I think we got time for like one more.
All right, we've got a $100 donation from Sir Brightscales, who says, "Had to donate during the best of the Metroid Prime trilogy.
Yes.
Glad to see that walls are just a suggestion, and
100% agree. E. Not yet. Well, soon. There's plenty left.
Sorry.
TM. TM.
Now we got Spider Ball.
Yeah, we can use spider tracks again.
Yeah.
Um,
Now these spider tracks are active. Which,
Yeah, that
fun
too.
fact, the second and third ones, even if you do have Spider Ball, they're just not active.
All right, so Scotty, what's going on with these next couple of rooms?
Yeah, we'll be going into the deepest part of, well, not yet, sorry. We're heading to the main gyro chamber and going towards the Rubik's puzzle.
As they're named internally.
They are named internally. They look a lot like Rubik's Cubes, except in 2 dimensions. Oh, you are
You
not-
can't hurt me.
You can't do anything, do you?
Wonderful.
I'm still waiting for the load, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. So yeah, these right in this little window are the Rubik's puzzles. They always spawn the same way, so we always know the pattern that we have to do.
I didn't switch the bar beam.
Shoutouts to Dunk for fixing this.
Oh, does
That
the
bomb
randomizer
spot
make
is
it random?
Crazy.
The new patcher does, yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
So that's one. I could. There's one down. Okay, Liladar is mad at me forever. Thank you.
And now we get to go all the way back around and open up the way. There's a little middle wall there that we can open up to save some time later on.
You should have done it, Miguel.
No.
You can skip this puzzle, which any percent does, but we need to open that for Echo Visor later.
Okay, there's a bunch of stuff about to happen. What's going on here, Scotty?
Right now we're doing one of the biggest skips in the game. It takes us all the way back to it takes us to the deepest parts of Sanctuary Temple, right by where we get Screw Attack, and this will allow us to skip the Echo Visor and Dark Samus 2 fights for now. We will be going back to those later.
Excellent.
Sorry.
It's okay.
And Caretaker
no!
And Caretaker Drone, yes.
Yeah. I think Terminal Falls is like the only thing that can
shoot me.
damage
Thank you
Samus.
for giving me plenty of time to talk about this, Miguel.
Yeah. We were right next to Screw Attack. There's one room left. It's Grand Abyss. This room has evolved a ton over the past couple of years, and Miguel is going to do this really epic wall crawl here called in sequence called Vault Skip. Going to boost jump to this robot. These robots, by the way, when you approach them, they fly away and never return. So this room notoriously was always this like one-shot trick, and if you failed it, that was reset for any percent, which it I guess technically is now for 100% as well. So now is on the robot. This robot's on a cycle, going to move to the right side of the room, very opposite side of the room, and now Miguel is walking towards the vault chamber where the Screw Attack is while out of bounds. Going to do a thing here called load delay, which will delay the vault room from loading. It'll load in a little bit later and give Miguel a bit more time to reach the center of the room. So Miguel has this visual cue of this cloud here and knows that Samus can just walk forward to where the Screw Attack is.
I got it.
All right.
And got it. So there's no
Very
cuts in that
nice.
plays, but yeah. So the other time save here is, so now we just did a bank heist. Samus was inside the vault. Normally you have to like do a puzzle to open it.
And
so you
we're
get
out.
trapped inside, ceiling warp out, and then do that terminal fall, and you're like all the way
Let's
back to the other
go.
side of the room. That is a one-shot trick, and that's so awesome that you got it. Well done.
Right.
Like, yeah, not easy.
Yeah, so this room, watch station, we've got a couple things we need to do in here. We're going to open a bomb slot, and we're going to collect a beam ammo expansion. Miguel is going to jump on these spider tracks.
It's okay.
Oh, I missed that.
Try
But,
to.
Got cannonball
just
for the red
keeping
bits.
with the theme of Prime 1 and Prime 2, where you can just stand on everything, that's what Miguel is going to do to skip part of this puzzle to get the beam ammo expansion. And that bomb slot opens the portal because we are about to go through that and do probably the biggest early game run killer
It's okay.
called ATS, Aerial Training Site Wall Crawl, to get to Quadraxis early. So in any percent, you would just completely skip Quadraxis, but we want the Annihilator beams, so we're doing the wall crawl like just halfway, pretty much.
You got this, Miguel.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is like the biggest
got
run killer
this.
coming up.
Yeah, so we only have 3 E-tanks, and like Bash said earlier, you take 6 damage per second. But we have Cannonball, which you're invulnerable, but Screw Attacking out of bounds, which we're gonna do, only does Dark Suit damage, which is like 1.2 or 2 damage a second.
It's
I
like
think.
almost the same. It does 2 damage when you're in Gravity
Yeah.
Suit. But
Right.
it's close enough.
Right. If you're going fast enough,
All right, here we go.
this wall crawl's not too bad, but
Very
Nice.
good.
That was the hard part.
okay, very nice.
Hard part
That's the hard
down.
part.
Yeah.
Not done
Okay.
yet.
Not done yet.
So why was that important, Cosmo?
Because there's an Annihilator door right there that we're trying to skip, but Screw Attacking out of bounds is very, very dangerous. If you don't land on a standable while you're out of bounds, you will just fall forever and you're soft locked.
Also, swag
And
strip.
we're just
And I
waiting
made
for the
it.
room to load, and
we made it.
he did it. Good job, good job. That was
Having the
very
quad
good.
music here for the fans. This
Yes.
is some of the best music in the
Best
game.
music. Best music.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So this fight is also kind of scary, only in the first phase, because you're relying on randomness for health drops. But Miguel is doing a little manipulation here, where if you stand near one of its feet, I guess its robot foot, it will only do its stomp attack, which is very easy to avoid. Notoriously, this fight, it does a spinning quad or a spinning attack, which is really annoying to deal with. So you'll see Miguel just move around like this, just jump over his legs.
These knees are always on a fixed timer, so Miguel knows when they can shoot the knees, but
he did know.
that's okay. It's okay.
As you can see, these
You're getting good
drops
drops at
are
least.
pretty generous usually.
Yeah, they're being generous.
They have a
We're already at full health.
They can be really bad though sometimes in phase 1. 2 and 3 are great, but it's okay. But Miguel going to put Qua in its place, reminding Quadraxis that it's indeed 40 years old by just really hurting its knees here.
Yeah. All right, and that's phase 1. That's the scary part done.
So, I can say that because I'm not that old, even though I have back pain. It's great. All right, phase 2.
So this antenna is actually weak to screw attack. So that's what Miguel just did. You also are supposed to have echo visor for this part, but you could just manually aim. Thankfully, Retro didn't make that a hard requirement.
Yeah, it would have been really bad to needing to go get Echo Visor just to fight Quad. But no. That is not the last one.
Very good cutscene,
Okay.
Skip.
You're prepared. It's all good. All right, that's phase
And
2
this-
just about down.
Very well done.
Yeah. This is just a snippet of why screw attack is so good. You'll see more why later.
So this last phase, we need to stun the Quadraxis like head unit, and then there are 2 bomb slots that will do the final bit of damage to Quadraxis. And Miguel can just jump and screw attack onto the head without needing to do the the sequence of the spider ball tracks on the legs, and that's to remove the variance of the head when it's stunned. It either moves left or right, and you can lose a little bit of time. Hope you want like the best RNG for it, but so doing this instead just really cuts that down.
No, I'm not
for the most part, but.
Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Oh, okay. I think we have Cannonball,
We have
so
Cannonball.
yeah,
Yeah.
Cannonball's really nice
I'm
here.
gonna do it normally for the last one because it went the other way, so.
Yeah.
And that's quite that.
Yeah.
Do we know why like Samus is frozen in Wolf Ball sometimes after you bomb the head?
Well, sometimes when as you see it happen, you bomb it, and then usually what's supposed to happen is you get popped out, but you get stuck inside of it. So you just need to wait until it moves away, and then you kind of like go out with momentum. They actually fixed that in later versions. I believe it was the Japanese version or the PAL version of the game.
Oh, interesting.
But yeah, they actually fixed it, so it probably happens. But here, you just get stuck randomly, and then it's bad.
Yeah, so the whole point of us being here, not just for getting Annihilator Beam, again, we're trying to get all the upgrades and expansions in the run, but we need to return this planetary energy from the dark world to the light world. So we're going to bring this back to our buddy, our pal, O'Lear, and that is specifically to trigger the light suit appearing back in Great Temple. So we're eventually going to go finally meet Umos, get the light suit, and that's also central to like any percent runs or really any run that requires completing the full game and reaching the credits. Let's see here. Also, like some of these, I wanted to mention like there's like some extended dashes that Miguel has been doing inbounds. Miguel's labbed out like a ton of these rooms over the past couple of years to really optimize just the inbounds movement. Also, this room takes a bit to load. But yeah, we have successfully heisted not only the screw attack, but the Annihilator Beam and the energy. Any percent would actually just, again, skip the fight altogether. Oh yeah, good point.
There's
Forgetting about
This
this
is the
expansion.
point where you breathe a sigh of relief.
Yes.
You're running this game.
You've done most of the hard stuff.
Most of it.
Almost all of
Most.
it.
Yeah, so we're just going to be returning the energy and going to be making our way to the Torvus elevator, to Lower Torvus, actually. Another big route divergence. We can now enter Lower Torvus. This trick is really cool. You just fall here, and then you get repositioned to the other side of the room.
All right, so right now I'm just gonna return the energy, see if we have a little time for donations.
Yeah.
All right, I gotta tell you, mentioning back pain really touched a nerve.
Oh my god.
I didn't.
Not
That wasn't
sorry.
me. That was bad. That was bad.
It's my fault. I'll take accountability. It's okay.
It's great. We got a $5 donation from Bello Kuikuini, who says, "Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May it serve cancer prevention well."
Yes.
Yes.
If anyone told me 1 year ago I'd get to be part of such a kind, welcoming, and hearty communities as those built by the Couch, Runner, and more, getting to make fantastic friendships championships and learn skills I thought I'd never have, and get involved in randomizer races and commentary, I'd never have believed them. I'm so grateful I took the leap of faith after watching Bash and Reggie suffer through the games. Y'all rock. Best of luck, Miguel, for the rest of your run. P.S. I'm BashPrime.
I'm BashPrime.
I'm BashPrime.
I'm BashPrime.
Shoutouts, thank you
I'm not
so much.
BashPrime.
We're all BashPrime on this very special day.
No, I'm not.
Oh my god, do I actually have to do it? Miguel, do I have permission to do it?
What? No. What? Whatever, do it.
BashPrime.
Oh no.
All right, I made the 3 people on the back couch happy.
I think we have time for a couple more.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Well, we've got a $50 donation from Enan Herbali, who says, "Hear the words of Olir, last sentinel of the fortress temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great lamp, a safe haven for our people during the nighttime."
Amazing.
Oh, I thought you were going to do the whole dialogue. That would have been amazing.
Oh my gosh.
Someone wants to donate. We've got time.
Okay, just gonna play something real quick here. This
Don't
room
crash.
is very prone to crashing, so I need to be extra careful in what I'm doing. But first, I'm gonna connect this missile,
Nice.
like so.
Big spider puzzle there you just skipped.
Yeah, skip this
yeah.
puzzle.
Not
This
puzzle,
was
but
coming from
whatever.
up here, and let me just
Puzzles.
go over
awful.
here, and we're safe from crash.
Well done. Medium rare.
All right, so now that we have that out of the way, we're just making our way to Turbos, and we have like 2 more donations. Time.
Okay, we've got a $25 donation from Void Sauce, who says, "May the words of Olir serve you well on your run, Miguel. Here's to playing this awesome game for an amazing cause."
Thank you.
So we're now in Lower Torbis. This again is another big, like the other big change to the route. You always want to do Lower Torbis first because of, well, for 2 things: for Powerbomb Guardian, because you do need the main power bombs, and then also for the Dark Temple key that leads to the Chica boss fight. And then there's a statue skip that Miguel you're gonna do here, right? Oh, well, you just did it.
Nice. First try.
Nicely done. That's a little bit precise. It's really cool. Very satisfying to pull off.
So we're coming from Turbos, arguably the reverse side of it. So normally you enter from the top and one side, and here we're coming from the very bottom.
All right, what's going on here, Cosmo?
So Miguel is doing a trick called air underwater. Essentially, if you morph the same frame you enter the water, you'll get a state called air underwater, which lets you screw attack underwater. And you have to do it twice. I'm not sure. Miguel probably knows why.
It's frame perfect
It's
too.
the water boxes. Yeah, it's frame perfect.
And he just did it twice.
Yeah.
First try.
That makes me
Yeah,
angry.
normally, you used to only have to do it one time, but now you have to do it twice.
It's for the sake of convenience. This is probably the best, unfortunately, the best thing you can do.
Also,
Yeah,
shouts to
'cause
the.
this.
Go ahead.
Shoutouts to what?
Oh, this is the underwater dashes, which are also frame perfect.
Yeah, yeah. This skips having to
Ow.
go all the way around these runes and scanning these totems, which saves minutes from having to do that. And we're just making our way to like Alpha Block, right?
And yeah, and gravity boost too.
Yeah, we need to get
Yeah.
gravity boost. Because,
Yeah,
well,
gravity boost.
First,
yeah,
it's
Scotty will
100%.
be able to explain this one.
Oh, I can't wait to explain this next
Yeah.
boss. You
Another
guys
boss
know me.
that is, yeah, notoriously
Yeah.
very hard casually, but you're gonna see.
It's magical. You can also skip the boss, but it's slower.
Yeah,
Now let's see if I get to skip it.
80% does
First
that.
try. You've YOLO'd this
First
like
try.
3 times in a row.
No,
Yesterday.
sometimes I don't get it.
Hey, you've gotten it every time I've seen you do it.
Gonna really test this monitor's latency here. Input lag. Hey, let's
Nice.
go.
Very good.
And the frame perfect bomb.
All right, Scotty.
Yet another very good boss fight
Oh,
here.
no. Oh,
He is
no.
behaving very well. This is going longer than I anticipated the fight to go, so I didn't prepare anything else. What we're going to be doing is screw attacking through Alpha Block to deal, there we go, to deal a lot of damage to it very quickly.
Oh. Shoutouts to Airblog.
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 Yeah. Everyone that played this game and had so much trouble with Alpha Blog Younger is like, I feel vindicated now.
So now we're in.
Absolutely destroyed it.
We're now in the Under Temple room. Shoutouts to DF for being stuck here for 3 hours in a multi-world one time. Powerbomb Guardian is here. We need the powerbomb, the main powerbomb upgrade, to unlock a Sky Temple key, or sorry, to make a Sky Temple key appear back in Aegon Wastes, there's this like arbitrary like script tied to obtaining the main upgrade itself. Oh, nice frame perfect bomb. That's
Another one.
amazing.
Gamer.
But with Cannonball, like, so normally Powerbomb Guardian throws power bombs at you, and they're annoying, they get in the way, these inglets can fire projectiles at you. But we have Cannonball, so this is more or less just an auto-scroller with some cool little spider boost movement here. I think we have time for a donation or two.
Wonderful, sounds great. And you know this is a team effort, so I'm so excited to get this idea in a $13 donation from Lunchbox Hyena, who says, Metroid Prime 2? I think that means it's time for a Prime Numbers donation train.
Ooh.
And folks, we can start that at 53 minutes into this run, which, unless I'm mathing incorrectly, is also a prime number. So get those donations in, and don't forget to apply them to the Final Fantasy 15 Level 1 Omega Super Boss Run.
Sign maximum integer donation. You won't. $3 billion. No, any amount counts, guys. Thank you so much for your support. Really, it's going to a great cause. Shout outs to Threach here for being just an amazing host.
And so right there I did a little skip where I did a bomb jump on the platform instead of needing to go to the other way around. Yeah, so it's like a little bit of time.
Yeah,
The main power bombs are like doubly important in Prime 1 and Prime 2 because they are tied to a Sky Temple key that does not spawn until you pick up that item, which is pretty interesting that it's in both games.
So they're like these yellow-green keys that look like the red one that Miguel just picked up. Excuse me. Okay, greenish. They're green keys. And there are 9 of them, and you need Dark Visor for all of them. That's coming up soon-ish, kind of. And there's a lock for the final area of the game, and you need all 9 of those keys to open it. So we do have to route all 9 of those in. Funny enough, actually, they don't count for percentage. So if there's a way to skip the keys, then you can actually do a 100% run without collecting them. The percentage is tied to energy tanks, missile expansions, power bomb expansions, all of the main upgrades, and the 4 translators.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a safety save, so because there's a not hard, but it's possible to mess up trick coming up.
Yeah, this is so this big trick here is why. Oh, sorry. This is not for me to explain. This is for Cosmo to explain.
Oh, it's
my apologies.
Barrier skip. I mean, so I'll try my best. I haven't ran Hundo, but I have done this trick. This is called barrier skip, funnily enough, because where the main super missiles are, there is a barrier that extends all the way down. Like that's what's prevented us from using this route. But with load delay and a trick called SAU, Screw Attack Unmorph, which gives you, it's a special property. It's just a glitchy screw attack, essentially. You'll be able to skip this barrier. Miguel could probably explain it a little bit better than me, what SAU is.
Right, so basically what Screw Attack Unmorph consists of is when you instant unmorph, there's a 60 seconds period timer.
Okay, 60 frame.
Hold on, 1 second, let me just...
Okay, good.
Oh, I have way
Not over.
to that. No.
Not over yet.
Beautiful.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful.
Very nice.
Well done.
So there's an invisible barrier right there, and we bypass it with a Screw Attack Unmorph. So when you unmorph, there's a 60 frame period where the animation actually happens. It's exactly 60 frames. But if you were to get an instant unmorph and you Screw Attack before the 60 frames happen, Samus will just unmorph mid-air, and you actually keep all your momentum forwards. And since, like you recall earlier, when I morphed into a Dolphin and popped me out of bounds, it does that same effect of unmorphing. So we can do it in spaces that normally we're not able to fit in and do a morph. But I'm digressing here. What I basically do is if you Screw Attack after doing an instant unmorph before 60 frames happen, you will unmorph. Basically,
like upwards momentum, right?
Yeah, going up. Unmorphing is or Screw Attack or morph. Well, it's the same thing called internally too. It will force you to unmorph. So if you get like stuck over there inside the invisible barrier, you will get popped out of bounds. Well, not out of bounds. Next to the barrier, so we can actually bypass it and we can take this route. And it's
like
really
reposition you
good.
through it,
So it's what, 5 minutes?
Yeah,
it's really good.
Because you would otherwise have to go through Aegon Wastes and there we go.
All right, Sorry.
Yeah, you have to.
Shout outs to Vertigo for finding that.
Yeah.
Prime
No,
One runner.
I found that.
They both found it.
Did it?
Vertigo also found the early powerbomb no space jump strat too.
The GFMC
Yeah.
secret world.
Yeah.
That's what he
Oh,
found.
right.
beginning.
I think I'm getting confused. That's what.
Well,
Those were two like the main things that
Yeah.
got added.
he was looking for it,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, so you really want to, before, like on your way to Light Suit, you want to stop by Torvis to do Lower Torvis and do some cleanup, because you're gonna sort of pass through here. Normally you'd have to go through Aegon from Sank, like back to that elevator that we went through. Go to the elevator from Aegon to Torvis, do the pirate fight, go into Lower Torvis, do some of the stuff there. That cuts out a bunch of that detour, and it's just a lot more straightforward. So now we're just leaving Torvis to go back to Temple Grounds. Gonna finally visit the Great Temple
right.
to go get Light Suit.
we missed it right there. But I did a screw attack to skip a cutscene trigger.
Yes.
That saves like, what, 5 seconds, something? It's really small, but it's a time save.
Yeah, so right now we're just heading back towards the Great Temple. Well, we're going to do a bit of Temple Grounds cleanup on the way. Gonna get the Seeker missiles too while we're at it. There's that Amber Gate that I was talking about that won't open unless you either go out of bounds or just get the Amber Translator. Let's see here. I don't think
It's a
there's
fun
anything.
wall crawl.
Yeah, so just kind of making our way towards there, getting some item cleanup on the way.
Yeah.
So I think we have time for a dono or two.
All right, we've got some great momentum already on that Prime number donation train. Thank you so much, folks.
No, please.
$23 from Metal Glenn Solid, who says, Prime number donations, done. Greetings from the room. Good luck, Miguel.
Thank you, Glenn.
And we have a $50 donation from Baja Blood, who says, hear the words of O'Lear. We have a cool runner in the crew. To anyone hearing
It's
this message, to anyone hearing this message, you most donate. Good luck, Miguel, from the Rando community.
That's not a prime number, Baha.
Shout out to Baja. Win the tournament.
Thanks, Baha. Oh goodness.
Orange is better than green, though.
I guess
I don't know about
when
that.
wait, does Hundo do the out
Unless-
of bounds in meeting grounds?
No. We're just going to
Okay.
go through. There is an out of bounds. It's optimal you do in like Temple Assembly Site,
I'm
but
not gonna do that.
it saves like what 5 seconds, and you can soft lock and
Even
it's-
less, I think.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
No,
2
it's
seconds.
5 seconds.
Oh, it was
No.
5 seconds. Oh, well.
Yeah.
So we're just going to do like Dark Missile Trooper, and then go through like communication
Okay, right,
area
right.
back to GFMC just to go through Sacred Path. Yeah, just
I was
getting
gonna say if
secrets
that
here.
was the case, we could have said the fun fact about the meeting grounds Amber Gate, how it's a fake Amber Gate.
Oh yeah,
Nah,
It's
we're
a
not
Violet
gonna do
Gate.
we don't. We won't. We're not
Alright,
going to worry
so
about that yet.
I got Seekers, fun fact.
They sometimes hit.
Fun fact.
Yeah, let's go. Amazing.
They sometimes hit.
I shouldn't have said anything.
You're good. Yeah.
Nice.
Sometimes they actually seek their targets.
No way.
Do their best.
See, the miss and missile is just yeah. Misses.
It's there on
Makes
purpose.
sense.
Excellent.
Okay. Did we get a reef? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the refill here because I need the ammo.
I like how this still happens even with the new route. It's great. Ship save is good. Yeah, so we're now back in the starting part of the game again. Gonna just lap 2. Gonna do this all over.
I really need Scotty's help here and explain this really complicated part of this run. This boss is. Oof.
I prepared long and hard to talk about this long and hard fight. We're going to stand here in front of the Dark Missile Trooper, and he's going to fall before us.
Well done.
And just like that, he's gone.
Never gets old.
It's funny because like he has a surprising amount of health too. He just takes a bunch of like power beam shots.
I guess that was an
take
oversight
down.
from Retro. Oh, broke my head.
He also drops
Yeah.
a missile launcher, but it's still just a missile expansion.
I can't believe you extended dash there. It's so good.
Right.
I want to say that that's the main missile launcher that Samus has at the start of the game that gets stolen by that ink right there.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So that's
That
what
makes sense.
that's what I want to say. It's a main missile model.
Zoid, are we right? Jack Matthews, are we right?
I mean, they're just the engineers. What about the storyboard
Yeah.
people? What I don't know.
Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, it's more than just the leads. Huge shouts to Retro.
Yeah. You could power bomb Dark Missile Trooper, but it's
Oh,
slightly faster to use Dark Beam. and
Speaking of
missiles.
Retro, please sprint to Remaster and
Yes.
3. I want them.
Please.
Yeah, going out of bounds here again because again we never did all the Splinter Hive stuff, so it's just faster to just go out of bounds and come back in this way.
And it looks cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, just we want to open that access to that portal for later. Missile expansion here. I think previous route you would dash off or you jump to the hive, like the Warboss hive.
Oh, yeah.
But that layer's not active yet, so we don't do that anymore.
Oh, that's right. It isn't active.
Yeah, just another missile expansion coming at them. We're going to Great Temple, so I think we have time for donations.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we do.
Just some minor cleanup and we're done.
All right, wonderful. We've got a very timely $10 donation from the Shift Day one who says, fantastic run, fantastic event, and fantastic people for a fantastic cause. Shout out to the runner, the couch, and especially Scotty for his detailed and comprehensive knowledge of the bosses. I've learned so much today.
I feel seen.
We've got a $50 donation from Draco who says, I'm a huge Metroid fan and it's great to see Metroid Prime at GDQ. Stay healthy.
I'm going to interject real quick. So that gate that Miguel just blew up with the power bomb, you can also destroy with the screw attack. It's great. Some other like power bomb like rubble that can be.
We're gonna see another one later before.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes.
It's great.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. Got one more I think we can do.
All right, we're good. We've got $53 on that dono train from Tobias Almqvist, who says, Prime Train going strong. Thanks for this amazing event. Less than 3.
Thank you. It's very nice. Seriously, thank you all for your support. Prevent Cancer Foundation is a great cause.
I smell another boss fight coming up.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
Here we've got
Most
the
important item.
Yeah, the Dark Splinter fight right here. What is? Oh my goodness!
You're actually doing
Cannonball.
And
I'm not actually gonna fight the boss.
Oh, okay. Goodbye.
Where am I going?
Wait,
That's,
I,
This is your fault, Miguel. This is left earlier.
this is not the way. Okay, here it is.
oh, there, yeah. Well, the
Alright.
fight's still there. It's just goodbye.
Well done.
yeah.
You
The
thought
energy transfer module just does absolutely nothing, so we just skip the fight. It's a plot device.
just randomizer validation.
All right,
so there's
now
knowledge
we're
translator.
getting violent like 1 hour later. Like, hi, what's up? We just met, but I'm gonna need your light suit, so thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get one of the first items and one of the last items, like just right next to each other.
Yeah. So the way we were able to get light suit is the game only checks if you have the sanctuary energy.
Mine his
So that-
mine his twin over there just chilling. Oh, he's gone. Never mind. He's gone. Never mind. Keep talking.
Yeah, the game only checks if you have the sanctuary energy, and that is what enables us to get light suit very early. It's become sort of a meme that the Torvus energy, if anyone ever picks it up, it's
That's great.
a meme. You don't need it.
Yeah, so now we're back in Torvus with that fast travel to light thing. All right, everybody, let's count to 3. 1, 2,
3.
and
No.
oh, 3. We have Emerald Translator.
We have to
Hey.
scan that post 3 times because we're doing things so out of order that there's like multiple of their sending.
I actually didn't know that. I thought it was only twice.
It used to be only twice, but we changed
Okay.
the order.
So that was because Seekers and what else?
Yeah, there.
We got out of order?
Yeah, Seekers
Oh,
and
that's
Gravity
crazy.
Boost.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense.
So-
barrier skip. Hold it.
So if the cleanup section of the run hasn't started already, it definitely starts now. Now that we have light suit, we needed to be in Torvus first because the Dark Visor is here, and we need the Dark Visor to beat the game. It is one of the few things that you cannot at all skip because, again, we need those Sky Temple keys to reach the Sky Temple. But that is the final area of the game. It has the final boss, the Emperor. Shoutouts to Captain MD13. There was always progression in Underground Tunnel. So we save the cleanup in Torvus, or we do Torvus cleanup first when we get light suit, and we also need light suit for a couple of those temple keys. There's some expansions that are blocked by light suit here. Are you talking about this, Miguel? Oh, nice. Shout out to the commandos.
And there are
Once
no
it
more.
locked
nice.
the door,
Scotty
favorite
moment.
enemies. Scotty moment.
Oh, you were gonna explain it. Okay, let me
Well,
do a Scotty
we didn't really
impression.
plan it out that well.
It just happened too fast. I didn't. I had a lapse in judgment. I'm sorry.
I really needed your very detailed explanation, Scotty. How dare you?
It's okay. It's coming up soon, maybe. We don't know what's going to happen. No, that's all the quick kills, actually. We're done. Thank you, crowd, chat. Y'all are awesome.
I should have done a quick strike.
Yeah, give yourselves a round of applause. We could be a little...
Entertaining.
I think we got time for a donation. Just going to this next part of Torvis here.
Okay, we've got a $10 donation from Redick who says, hear the words of O'Lear, and they're here to say, I love speedrunning in a major way. That's how it goes, right?
Thank you.
Sure.
Yeah, sure.
That's the way I remember it.
Shoutouts to this room, because
The worst room ever.
I
Plaza.
always, yeah, Plaza Access, I have forgotten this missile expansion so much, so, you know, finishing with 99% always feels good. It's like this section
Yeah,
of Torvis, too, just in general. Like, it's Med Vista or Grove. Sorry, Cosmo.
Isn't it just like 1 second faster to get it on the way out instead of the way in?
I have no idea.
Yeah, that's what I've heard, and that's probably why a lot of people forget it.
Miguel tried to optimize this bomb slot here, and it
All right, let me
disagreed.
tell you my secret recipe to not get pirates in this room.
Yep.
You don't. Simple as that.
25%.
Come on. No, I think it's like 30 to not get them. They have a 70% chance to spawn here.
It's my secret recipe. Just don't get them.
Miguel's
Don't
too good.
get a
This game,
forehead. So simple.
Miguel's game is coming up. E. Thank you. This is amazing.
So good.
We only have 6 E-tanks.
Do
There's
not.
still
Do not.
Oh, nice. That was a nice little thread the needle there. That was cool. Nice.
Camera too.
Oh no.
Don't forget.
I'm not BashPrime. I can get this missile.
I almost did a meme. Glenn, I'm not doing the meme.
Shout out
Ooh,
to
boy.
BashPrime. I'm BashPrime.
This is the life growth tunnel of Prime 2.
Shouts to Prime 1.
Pretty bad, but not as bad.
Still pretty bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Luminoth can construct half pipes better.
Oh,
No.
What the heck?
What? Yeah, there's even a bad half pipe in Prime 3. So I'm seeing a pattern here. That's right.
don't remind me.
Oh, were you trying to boost jump there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I pressed B more than once, and now I fell down.
It's okay. I do the same thing. This, like, the Forgotten Bridge in general, just I always like mess up.
Thanks. That totally makes me feel better.
Yeah, of course it does. Yeah, you should feel better.
You fell down.
How dare you not
Yeah.
feel better? Down?
So would you say a Bajo?
No, don't.
Oh my god. On Morph? Did you get it? I don't know why you do it here, but
I don't know why I do it either. If I do get it, that's like 1 second of time loss. Just casually do
Time loss?
perfectly.
time loss?
Time loss?
I did not.
Okay. All right, so again, just a little bit more cleanup. This part of Dark Torvis here has the second key for the Chica boss fight, as well as the Boost Guardian. So the actual boost ball is here, and Cosmo.
Scotty. I think
Hello?
Scott, yeah.
Or Scotty, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this is a
Guardian.
notoriously, like, really, probably the most difficult fight in the game casually. Boost Guardian is atrociously hard on GameCube.
Yeah.
You only have a maximum of, I think, 5 or 6 E-tanks. You do have Dark Suit by this point, but there are no safe zones.
All right.
And Boost Guardian does, like, 30 damage per...
Scotty?
not
Per
per hit,
hit.
just per
Please
hit.
take the wheel,
Per
Scotty.
hit.
This is a long and difficult boss fight right here.
More
And-
vindication.
Yeah. Oh, there he goes. He's dead.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
I don't know what I
always
could do
feel-
without
Yeah.
you, Scotty. Thank you for being here.
This is actually a New Game Plus Vengeance run.
Yeah.
All right, now we have our license to boost.
It's not actually New Game Plus.
I know.
License to boost.
All right. Hold B to charge, release to boost. Yeah. Oh, okay.
Did we get it? Did we get
No.
it?
No.
Aw,
In spirit, we got it.
we got it. Yeah. Just like Alpha Blog, I'm sure everyone feels cathartic seeing that. 'Cause I remember I died at Boost Guardian so many times
I
as a
rage quit the
kid.
game.
It's a really fun boss if you don't fight it the way you're supposed to.
Yeah, actually, shoutouts to any percent no out of bounds because you have to fight it with like what 3 tanks and various suit.
Well, you can
4.
You can get 4.
Okay.
But if you want to be fast, you get 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, it can be practiced, and you can sort of work with when like Boost Guardian goes to puddle form before it like becomes invulnerable, because like that happens too, and it's just really annoying.
All right, we're preparing to enter Chica. We have the keys. We're just gonna take another E and refill, and so you have time for like 1 donation.
All right, we've got a $100 donation from Wegbauer, who says, a prime number donation train. Too bad I'm bad at math.
Well done.
Right, so here's a super door, and there's a little surprise waiting for everyone here. If I can.
Could it be another E?
E.
There we go. One more donation, and
All right, we have got a $53 donation from Strawberry Yoshi, who says, prime number hype train.
Shout out to T3 for getting that on IBBF route in Prime 1 like ages ago.
what?
Ahead of its time.
What are you talking about?
53 in Prime 1.
Oh, what I have in both games?
Very
I
nice.
see.
Yeah, Cosmo is really good at Prime and Echoes. I'm okay.
All right, so coming up here is Chica. This boss has quite a lot of RNG. First, I'm gonna scan it because when I fully scan it, it's going to reveal one of its weak points on its belly. Well, it's not gonna reveal it. It's just as much as gonna let me lock onto it. And okay, boom, good.
Oh,
good.
nice.
Very
Got a
good.
good pattern.
I want to get this shredders out of the way, and there,
Very
super
good.
missile to the
Nice.
belly. Now, since I have a full
Fast
stun, it's let me lock onto it. Now, I'm gonna use a combination of light beam and a little bit of dark beam to. Well, right now I'm gonna use dark beam to get more light beam drops and annihilator beam. So I'm gonna do a quick little thing where I go to the side of. Well, missed that. Whatever. Go to the side of Chica as it's just standing there. Hold on. Can I use annihilator beam? And if you just stand here on the side, kind of just does
Chica won't do
nothing.
anything.
What are you?
Where are you?
It's absolutely
Oh, there
doing
you are.
nothing. It's doing absolutely nothing. And this lets us chip damage, and let's just get one cycle and done.
All right,
also,
Chica,
Scotty,
really
I need
hard,
your help,
Scotty.
Scotty.
Hey guys,
Scotty.
we have the second form of Chica, the adult form. Whoa, we're upside down.
What?
And
What was that
Chica's
camera?
dead.
I've never seen that camera.
It happens, I think, when you boost in the water.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
right?
I'm just bad
No,
then.
okay, never mind.
Oh,
then.
thank you, Scotty, for this Chica.
Yeah.
little-
You're welcome.
That is a major reason why we get cannonballs, because Chica is the only like major guardian boss of like the 3 of them that is weak to cannonball damage. So it just
Yeah.
bye bye Chica.
Yeah. And again, it does 500,000 damage per frame, so it died in 1 frame.
All right, real quick. So you'll think with after that we gotta return the energy, but nope. If we just like reload the room, the elevator will just be available to be taken down again. So
Yeah. We don't want to stick around in Torvis for too long, and if you get the energy, you're actually stuck.
this was patched in
And
later
Torvis.
versions, though.
Until
so,
you
like,
return it.
I think it's the trilogy version or Japanese version of the game that got patched, but yeah, you have to return the energy in those versions. But here, no, you can just leave.
So now we
Oh.
have. Oh, go ahead. Nice.
Since Miguel's talking about versions, I guess we could quickly explain why we run on the GameCube version for Echoes.
Yeah, man, all the tricks are unpatched. We have GameCube control movements.
Yeah,
Nothing much to
It's a
talk
fun
about.
little inversion because the NTSC versions are generally the most are the earliest versions of the game. So they're the ones that generally have the most tricks. Where it's like in other Nintendo games at this time, usually if it's like developed like in Japan, usually the Japanese versions are the first versions released.
Yeah.
But yeah, right there, that's the first Sky Temple key of the run. Light Suit and Dark Visor are like the big combo needed at this point for the cleanup.
Yes.
Especially for any percent, but also for 100%. We're getting this beam ammo expansion and
Yeah.
just doing the rest of this upper Torvis cleanup right now.
Lights let us go. Let's go underwater for dark water, and dark visor let us see the flying in caches, so we can actually just go destroy them, get the Sky Temple keys, and beat the game to get the Sky Temple.
Yeah. This
Now-
is the true cleanup.
It's actually possible to skip light suit, but normally it's slower for 90%, unfortunately. So it's better to just get light suit, and I hate this trick.
I remember you blabbed that out.
Yeah.
Oh, this room coming up is pretty fun. So normally this is like a dead end. It's like, oh, you see this missile expansion from like the Morph Ball tunnel on like the other side. And then you come through this portal, it's like, oh, there it is. But then like you have to go back through the portal and go through back to like Forgotten Bridge and go out that way.
You want to show the spider track?
Oh my gosh, that's right.
Miguel.
Yo,
Yeah.
nice. That's a frame
Nice
perfect thing.
time loss.
Oh,
A little bit.
There's a spider track in here.
It's amazing.
That is good.
Also,
knowledge.
easiest way to go out of bounds in this game, this easiest secret world right here. There's just a hole.
quote unquote easy.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
Miguel actually wants to stand on this because they're going to go out of bounds for this upcoming Powerbomb expansion. Fun fact, the old route, this was the first Powerbomb expansion obtained in Echo's 100%. So with this visual cue and the knowledge of the position, Miguel jumps here. Needs to land on some standable terrain because they're going to then scan dash while out of bounds and try to reach the abandoned worksite room before it loads. There's a missile expansion there we want to get, and it's faster to go back in bounds there. Yeah, that looks really good.
Yeah.
Very nice.
If you go inbound and get the missile, this room right here that you can see in front of me will actually unload. Hold on.
Nice elevator moment.
It will actually unload because you're getting far away from it. So it's better to just keep the room here and get this missile while invisible, while the room's invisible, and we're out.
That room is not easy to move through when you can't see anything.
Yeah, going inbounds to get the missile loses like 10 seconds. It's really, really bad. So yeah.
Wow.
So we just
I did not know that.
You're just making this game look easy, so huge shout outs.
Yeah, if you load that room, it tries to load another room when you grab the missile, so it then has to reload the room we want to go to. And
I said that.
loses a ton of time.
Fun fact,
sorry.
that's a super missile door, and because
Yeah, Miguel has a way of making difficult things look easy. I mean, for reference, I think there's like, what, a 6-minute difference from first and second place on the 100%?
it's 13.
13, yeah, so even worse. 80% is like 5, 6 minutes.
It's okay. I'm 23 minutes slower, but my PB is old. I need to really just get back into grinding this category.
Miguel's just really good.
Oh, this is Gathering Hall coming up. Yeah, so Upper Torvus is done. We're in Lower Torvus cleaning that up now. So what's going on here, Scotty?
Yeah, so there's this puzzle here. There's 2 bomb slots, well, 3 bomb slots. 2 of them are used to get rid of a barrier that's hiding a missile expansion. We're only going to do half of it right now, and then we're going to leave and do a very difficult secret world in Transport Tunnel South.
Yes.
Screw attacking into this very small morph tunnel. This trick is awful. There you go.
This was actually
Very
found by
nice.
this was found by Living Circuitry in like 2019. So really good.
Walk on some standable collision on this tube if we can find it, and jump off of it into the wall.
Where are you?
It's somewhere around here.
There you go.
There it is.
I've lost runs to that secret world in particular. It's
It
just
is
one of those random like.
obnoxious,
Me too.
yeah.
It's awful.
We're going to grab this missile out of bounds to skip the puzzle, and we're going to go right back to Gathering Hall to complete the puzzle.
This puzzle is actually like really annoying. Like just needing to do the bomb jumps over there. There's actually a part where you can actually fall down. It's like really bad.
Yeah, there's a lot of back
Yeah.
and forth
Little
on
ceiling
it.
warp here, and nice, very
Back
good.
in bounds, and we're going to head over to the other bomb slot.
Bye-bye, Cannonball. We'll miss you.
All right. Yeah, we need
Bye-bye.
to. Losing Cannonball is required because, well, there's actually a glass that you need to destroy that's only vulnerable to boost ball. So I don't think we mentioned it, but you lose Cannonball by also entering another cannon besides reloading from save. So yeah, if you take it here and we lose Cannonball because we're gonna need to not have it later, unfortunately. So no more invincibility, no more 500,000 damage per frame. Sorry.
Yeah,
But we
if
already used it for
could-
Jinko though.
Fun fact.
If
and
there was
oh,
a quick way to get it, we would keep Cannonball,
Yeah.
I think, for final bosses.
Yeah, it's possible to keep it, but it's just slower. It's not worth it.
Fun fact, that missile, I was in a randomizer race. I did the puzzle. I needed to get those, I think it was a Sky Temple key. Did the puzzle, just forgot to get the key. Went up the elevator, had to go back down.
I did that in a practice run one day. I just solved the puzzle and just ignored the missile. And like, why am I sure the missile?
This
like,
is cool, right here. Screw attack the light
Yeah.
crystal.
yeah, that crystal
Yeah,
is
you-
just vulnerable
It
to
just works.
screw attack for some
There-
reason.
Yeah, that one and the one back in Aegon next to the Dark Beam door. Those are the 2 that are vulnerable to screw attack for some reason.
Also, nice little hidden missile. This one's kind of easy to miss actually, casually.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
can't
I
see it.
remember missing this. I had to listen to the sound that the missile makes.
That's not something people usually do.
Game sound design is so good. All right, Miguel's going to go out of bounds here. This one's, I feel like this one's actually easier to go out of bounds in.
Yeah,
It's
it is
easier.
easier.
It feels easier.
Well, I mean, I
sure.
say that. I promise it is easier.
It's easy.
Okay,
Well-
this game's disagreeing. It's
So,
running
the
the
reason-
GDQ patch.
If anyone's wondering why we're able to do this, it's because when you screw attack, you turn to morph ball size. And that's why we're able to do this.
Yeah, the reason why this is easy, it's because you actually don't need to be as deep to like pop out of bounds. But I went like super in anyway, so it doesn't even matter. But believe me, it's easier than the one in the live world.
So we're going to fight Grapple Guardian here. Want to go out of bounds to trigger the fight this way. Otherwise, you have to unload the room. It's just loses time.
Yeah, so if any of the doors in the first floor get opened, it will spawn fake Grapple Guardian and some enemies below, and you need to reload the room. But if this door opens right here, the one at the top, it will spawn the real one. So now I'm fighting it.
Yeah, one of the few bosses you actually want to scan to lock onto it. Check
All
out
right.
the other one.
Oops,
Yeah.
forgot to
I
explain
wish
that.
we had Sonic Boom at this point.
Yeah.
That would be great.
Yeah, Miguel wants to go through this door after the fight's done, so just power bomb and shoot
Unnecessary times. What are you doing?
the door. Like, oh yeah, you have to wait for that room to load anyway, right? So
Yeah. And Spider
Well
Gun's
done.
dead.
yeah, light beam
Spider-Gun.
with light beam, this boss fight's very flowcharty, so it's not too bad, but still satisfying to.
So right now I'm gonna
Take a
stand
kill.
where grapple beam is gonna be, and that's gonna cause it. So I grab it mid cutscene, and
That's amazing.
Yay! Grapple Pirates. Let's go.
we're not gonna even look at them. So don't you worry. I need light beam equip.
So almost done here with Torvis. We have one more Sky Temple key. So there are 2 Sky Temple keys for each of the 3 main regions. And then back in Temple Grounds, there are 3. This one also requires Light Suit to get, technically. You could go out of bounds and do some Sealing Warp stuff to get it. And I don't know how to do it. Miguel does. It's insane. Miguel tried to labbed out whether you could skip Light Suit for any %. And while you can, it's slower.
Very sad.
Also, shouts to these not crawl tanks from Prime 3.
I think this is where they took the inspiration from, maybe. Fun fact: these are there's are internally named Stone Toads.
Yeah, that's great.
They're actually named Watch Drones, but yeah, they're just named
Yeah.
Stone Toad internally.
I forget if I mentioned, so like we need Dark Visor because those flying ink caches which have those keys, you cannot damage them at all unless you have Dark Visor like equipped. And,
Pretty sure
and
I
active.
already mentioned that. But
Oh, okay, sorry.
that's fine.
That's
I
a
totally
change
missed that.
from Prime 1, where thermal you don't need at all. You can just shoot. Same thing with some X-ray stuff.
Well, you need extra for Omega Pirate, so.
Yeah, that's like the only thing. But like invisible platforms don't even need it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so we're almost done here with Torvis. Just nice
Look at
little
that.
energy tank coming up. Almost there, not quite yet. Gotta do a little puzzle here.
Delicious E.
Oh, I forgot to mention,
E burger.
there's a strat here for randomizer that Cestrion developed. Cestrion and Masked Tass are doing the German restring commentary, so big shout outs. E.
E. Oh, you're right. I forgot about that. Shout outs to Cestrion, my teammate.
Team Check the Tree is here at the event in spirit in some way or another. It's great.
All right, this is the last item of Torvis, so we're completely done, and we never have to come back here ever again.
It's bittersweet. The music's really great. There's a lot of cool stuff here, but
I know a friend who really hates this area. So.
well, they're wrong. Nice.
Yep. Say bye bye to Torvis. Never coming back.
Oh, Miguel, you missed a missile in. No, I'm kidding.
Don't scare me like that.
I'm sorry. I don't know what I was
Scotty
doing.
wrote
That was mean.
All right, we're back in not quite the last trip of Sanctuary. Well, technically it is the last major trip, but we're gonna come back to it shortly just to get one item that is so far out of the way that it's really the best way to, like, the best time to get it.
It's funny, in the previous route, you would go through the front entrance to go into Sanctuary for the first time, because you would go into Torvis first, and then, or before Sanctuary. And now it's the instead of it being the first room, it's the last room you go into.
Cheeseburger right
That,
here.
You'll love
is that
cheeseburgers.
Sank entrance?
Yeah.
You're talking about?
Yeah, Sanctuary
Oh, yeah.
entrance.
So you
What's
do
up?
that like at the very end.
Yeah, Powerbomb expansion that's
Okay.
like over there. It's so out of the way from everything.
Yeah, so Miguel's just going to clean up, I think there's another E-tank here. and also a missile coming up. So gonna do a bomb space jump here to get onto this terrain. And then again, screw attack puts Samus into a morph ball size. So there you go. And then down below is the map station, Sanctuary map station. It is blocked by both, so there's a missile expansion there that you need the Cobalt translator, and then you also need the light suit to go up this beam of light in order to enter. So like for the fast travel ones, you don't actually need light suit itself. But for these ones that are like within the same room, you do. So there's 3 of those rooms where that happens that needs light suit. So there's this one, there's Fortress Transport Access, and there is Hive Entrance.
It's actually possible to skip light suit with this, but you need out of bounds for it. And it's like,
Need load delay, I think, too. Or no, I think Sestron found a thing.
No.
this one, no.
No, you could do this.
But
You could
like,
do this.
the fun fact of this one is that going out of bounds for this one, skipping like going there, says like 1 second.
Yeah, it's like
Not worth it.
skip the first like intended quad
Well-
fight. You can also just use the quad to like just jump out of the room.
We're not going to see that.
I remember that missile was like the one that took me forever to find. For like 100% casually.
This is also randomized in the new rando
It's
patcher.
not. Is it?
Yeah, sorry. This is always the same pattern in the vanilla game, and then in the Dunkade and Salt made a randomizer thing for this, for the mini gyro chamber. This missile expansion right here, by the way. So Miguel's going to do this really cool spider ball skip.
Spider ball skip.
Or sorry, like, you can see this is spider ball, but
Yeah.
just the puzzle skip
Using
here.
an instant.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
This puzzle is like super long and obnoxious. I'm just skipping all of it.
This was
God.
this was
Yeah.
like one of
This
the
puzzle's awful.
This was one of the first things I believe discovered for Echoes
Ink Smasher.
in the speedrunning community. I was not prepared.
Yeah. So that instant morph works such that if you jump and bonk your head on a ceiling and morph at the same time, you'll get the instant morph, and then you can just hold R to grab the spider track.
We've seen quite a lot of those so far, and
Yeah.
sorry, I forgot to explain. Right, so here this is the late part of the ink hive cleanup. Just gonna go a couple of items, and we have time for quite a bit of donations.
Usually that homes in. What the heck?
Usually does, but
Excellent. I have so many updates for you folks, and let me tell you, folks are loving this game. We have received so many donations in support of Metroid Prime 2 Echoes. We're so pumped, and I'm really excited to let you all know an update on the Silent Hill 2 hard run that is slated to be added to the schedule later today. That's our bonus game today. We have passed the $20,000 mark to make that happen. We are 50% of the way there. Yeah, give yourself a hand, because that is awesome. We need $40,000 total to make that happen. So let me get us all in the zone with a $5 donation from Reed Whaley, and I apologize in advance for the pronunciation.
that was good.
Hear the words of Olir, last sentinel of the fortress temple. May they serve you well. This used to be a great fortress, a safe haven for our people during the war. It also holds portals to the Ing Hive, the heart of their dark tribe. During the war, I built a number of mechanical sentinels to join me in battle. They were made to fight the Ing, and fight them they did, for a time. One by one, the Ing corrupted them. Now they attack with no mercy. Many went to Dark Aether with their Ing masters. Expect them when you are in the hive. The Ing like to use them as guards. It's really the whole thing.
It's the whole time.
The Ing will protect their home with great ferocity. In all of our battles, the Hive has never fallen. I have updated your translator module. You can access devices and doors coated with cobalt holograms. Search the areas now opened to you. If only I could join you, redeem my fallen honor in battle, but my time has passed. Good luck, let the light of Aether show you the way. Congrats on being on the big stage with my favorite Metroid game. Good luck on the rest of the run.
Thank you, Reed.
Yeah, thanks, Reed. Shout outs. We are at $174,000. Could we get to 200 before the run ends? Even get to like 185 like in the next bit? I think y'all can do it.
No doubt in my
y'all.
mind that is possible. Absolutely, I know this crowd can
Get
handle
some
that.
incentives met too. It's great. Y'all are amazing, by the way. Thank you so much.
No doubt in my mind that is possible.
Yo, Cosmo, referencing the subtitle in Prime 2. I got some feedback through my headphones, sorry. It's echoes. It's okay.
We have time for more donations.
More donations. Yeah, please.
Okay, I think this one might have actually come directly out of Scotty's notes for boss fight. So I just want to warn you all, we do have another long one. We have a $100 donation from Anonymous, and it says
How do you get my notes?
Oh, that was oof, that was so long, and you know, there's just like to process all that.
So there was the first of 2 SDKs collected back in Hive Entrance, that big beam of light that Miguel screw attacked to. Second one is actually right here, and you're normally not supposed to get it from this side. It's like separated into 2 parts. But like with the Light World version of this room, you can just pop out of bounds next to the door by morphing there. And so Miguel's going to do some terminal fall abuse by jumping on this part of the platform that just sticks through. That's going to change the terminal fall reset position to be on the other side of Hive Dynamo Works, where you can just go get this key right away. And then you would have to do this again in any percent, but because you've already fought Spider Guardian, we can just go through and take the Spider track back out. Back to the Light World, back to Sanctuary, and to some of my regulars' favorite room in the game. Shoutouts to the rando community.
True.
You know which one. Shoutouts to Kirby, too.
Do I?
It's coming up. I'm being preemptive.
Oh, I know.
But I don't know. I guess like I find it. I don't know if it's like because of the pretty fast-paced development of Echoes. I think they had less than 2 years to actually finish the game and ship it. But like the front side of Sanctuary doesn't have like a ton to it, and I was kind of surprised by that with the amount of traveling you have to do. Like there is an ammo station and a save station there for convenience, which is it's very nice. Sank is like I think the only region that has 2 of them or 2 ammo stations in it, and. But it's like, nope, you're like, I think I did it casually where like I went that way, there was like the Dark Ink Smasher, and then I couldn't do anything because I didn't have Light Suit yet, so.
Alright, so here's the second part of the Rubik's puzzle.
Aha.
Rubik's puzzle. Here, it's actually...
That's technically like Denzium Rubble that you're supposed to have power bombs to destroy,
right.
but Screw Attack can do that too. Also, these lock-ons suck, so shout out to Miguel for not just aiming manually and being awesome.
It got stuck.
I
Need some grease.
I am not getting stuck there today. It's actually possible to get soft lock in that if you do something really wrong. We're not gonna do that today, though.
That's fine.
Aw.
Oh?
Aw.
How dare you?
So coming up is the Echo Visor, and there's another fight with Dark Samus coming up as well. What the heck is going on with this? So yeah, so this right here, this glass.
This is the reason why we need to lose. Well, actually, no. That and the pick up in this room. Yeah.
Yeah. You want to, yeah, you don't want to have Cannonball anymore at this point. So
But it's mainly to break that glass and be able to access this part of here. While it's possible to bypass it with out of balance, like I said earlier, it's just slower, so we're not gonna. All right, time for the best room in the game, according to BashPrime.
Dark Samus 2. You want to take it away, Cosmo? Oh, Cosmo, you there? Oh no, we've lost Cosmo. Anyway, so of course we start off with the worst RNG where Dark Samus just boosts. We can just shoot her with Light Beam there to get her out of that animation, and then a quick Screw Attack. Dark Beam here is going to be very nice. We also want Dark Samus to pull up her Force Field and give us the knockback so that we can Screw Attack into Dark Samus and do damage. This fight is a bit random. She can sometimes stall for time by going into it like this. Can't damage her until the animation's ended. And a combination of Dark Beam and Screw Attack just erasing her health, though.
Don't.
Yeah, she can do this too. Also invincible during that animation. Very nice. Well done. Yeah, that fight has a bit of variance. That's not too bad, all things considered. Yeah, but if you want to get that fight over with kind of quickly, because she can, Dark Samus can just do a bunch of whole fun time-wasting stuff. Just not like necessarily like really detrimental to the run, but just annoying enough where it's like, okay, this could be better. I could have a better fight here.
Yeah, I definitely could have a better fight there.
Okay, I am back, I think.
Hey, welcome back.
Hello, welcome back.
Right, so right here is Kirby Master's.
Oh no!
It's okay, you got this.
Right here is Kirby Master's favorite trick. You just boost into the Spider track, do a bump jump, cling on from here, and you can skip the whole rotating thing, and it works.
It's a really cool strat.
Yeah, it's really easy. Definitely try it out casually if you wanna like if you've ever played this game, I don't know.
I don't know if any rando players or regulars are doing Aries. Yeah, nice morph.
God, what
Don't fall down.
Well done. Shoutouts to KR. We've done Airy. We got Echo Visor. It's great.
The most notorious room.
Notorious for what? Go on.
Randomizer.
Yeah. It's not required until it is.
Yeah.
Shouts my hotfix run. It was a vanilla in my door rando playthrough.
Someone in chat, are we world record pace? I don't believe so.
Nah.
Probably not.
Miguel's just. This is a really good run though.
Yeah, I mean,
Still single
Miguel's
segment.
100. Yeah, Miguel's world record is ridiculous.
Yeah. So 136 in-game time. I forget the RTA.
204.
I'm getting close to sub 2.
Yeah, I'm like, how did I get this?
Yeah, now we have now we have Echo Visor and Annihilator Beam. You do these key beam puzzles to open this door. These are always the same pattern, but again, Dunk and for randomizer got these to be randomized. So you can have you can have them so that they're all just one note. So just like da 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 da, and then like excellent amount of
I've
variance.
never had that happen yet. Well, to be honest,
I think I've had it happen.
I don't even play
more.
randomized or something.
Yeah. Oh no, it was a race I commentated. Ooh, Scotty, there's a quad fight here that locks you in.
Ooh.
You did some, well,
Yeah. We're gonna see this quad drop right out of the ceiling, and it's gonna be a
Dead.
oh, never mind.
I got nervous for a second because I thought it was gonna block one of the seeker shots when it dropped down.
Right. I remember me and Miguel, like, we're labbing this room out with the door lock cancel. Turns out it's just not faster.
It's like, what, 3 frames faster?
Yeah.
Yeah, just not even worth it. It looks really cool.
It's more fun to kill it with the cannon anyway.
Yeah. Shoutouts to these enemies, Mechanobites. I hate them. They're awful.
Worst enemy in the game right here.
They just knock you around. It's just annoying.
Are they worse than
thank you.
Respits, though?
Goodbye.
I don't know.
I didn't hit the second.
That's okay.
I think you did.
All right, this is the second to last item in Sanctuary Fortress. The last one is in Sanctuary Entrance, which is very out of the way, so we're actually gonna come back from Temple Grounds, but for all things considered, I don't know what the term is. For all we know, we're done with Sanctuary cleanup.
Yep, just one
Yeah.
detour left. And then we're going to Aegon Waste and finally doing Aegon cleanup. We need a whole bunch of late game items to clean up Aegon, ideally. At least you're expected to. The current route has some optimizations. So for instance, there's an item that is locked by Echo Visor that we will be skipping Echo for, but we do need it for another item in Temple Grounds, or Sky Temple Grounds. But just some movement going on here as we make our way back to like sort of the middle part of Aegon. So I think we have time for a donation.
Yeah, we do have time for donations.
All right, we've got a $10 donation from Uncle Reggie, who says, super happy to see the Prime community back in GDQ and to see Miguel doing an awesome run. Shout outs to the couch, and let's hope Miguel gets centered immediately at DS4. Much love.
Don't say such a thing.
Shouts to Reggie. He and I ran
Curse the
Prime.
run.
He and I ran Prime 1 and 2 cross game at AGDQ 23. It was a lot of fun, except for the morph ball in Mining Plaza.
One more?
Yeah, we're just getting
Yeah.
this.
We can do a couple more.
Okay, awesome. We've got an $11 donation from Lab Member who says, good luck to Miguel on the rest of the run. I also wanted to shout out the Prime 2 community for being super friendly and helpful while I continue to learn how to speedrun the game.
You're welcome.
And don't forget, folks, if you are donating, 1, we really appreciate that. And 2, we just want to remind you that you need to make sure to add the incentive at the bottom of the page whenever you complete your donation, because that is how these things get met, including the level 1 Omega Super Boss in Final Fantasy 15, which is coming up shortly. We are at 64% of the way there, $9,700 out of $15,000 needed to make that happen. And as I mentioned earlier, we are going for the Silent Hill 2 hard run by Ecdysis to add that to the schedule later today. We're at $20,549 out of $40,000 needed to raise that run. So let's make it happen and see those donations come in. Thank you so much.
Yeah, let's definitely try to chip away at that before this runs over. There's still a bit of run left. Aegon, we left a lot of the cleanup for this part of the game. So now after we've gotten basically everything else. So just getting some additional expansions on the way to the Amorbus boss fight. Also, we crossed 175,000, so nice job, everybody. Well done.
Gonna take a quick save right here because it's in the way and of course safety.
Yeah, I think we're nothing too crazy going on.
Yeah.
Miguel's gonna avoid this this fight trigger.
It's actually the
well done.
It's actually the light beacon itself.
Yeah, it's the beacon. Excuse me.
Yeah, we have time for like one more donation.
Wonderful. We've got a $50 donation from 01 who says Metroid Prime 2 is the best game. 100% is the best category. So this is clearly the best run. Good luck, Mr. Miguel.
Of course. Thank you.
Miguel,
I mean-
please don't kill this crystal on the bridge.
Yes.
That would make me very sad.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. No! What have you done? What have you done?
Murderer!
You thought.
You betrayed us all. How dare you?
Yeah,
goodness.
they don't spawn again.
Nope,
after-
he's gone forever.
Yeah.
You didn't get the scan. Oh.
Oh, dang.
Your 200% run is ruined.
Yeah.
199%.
How could you forget to scan the, what is it, the light thorns?
Yeah. All right,
The out of
so
bounds ones?
we are going to fight Amorbus just about now, but we don't have any of the keys. We actually don't need them because we're going to set up an SAU here. That's the thing we did for Barrier Skip. And this one's a bit finicky, but this door frame lets us... There's another place you can go out of bounds, but it's slower. It's back in like the main generator portal room. I think this is really satisfying to pull off, though. It's a really cool... Oh, nice job.
Oh, yeah.
Well done.
Very
We
nice.
are out.
So now Miguel is... yeah, so like with the... So with the three main guardians... Amorbus is also, there's like a door in the way that's locked by 3 keys, and you're expected to get them from like all over Aegon Wastes. There's actually one right next to the boss room itself. And we're not gonna do that. It's too out of the way to go into Dark Labs for cleanup. We wanna get this now, because we wanna go from here into like the Dark Pirate Labs, and clean up that section of Aegon. And so Miguel is going to screw attack into like this, well, transitions and a screw attack in here because the Amorbus music is awesome. We want to hear it.
And
It's
we're in.
a banger. So shout outs to my favorite boss in Randomizer. It's always required for me. Nothing wrong with that. My sanity is intact. This is actually really cool. This is actually a really cool boss to optimize. So basically the way it starts off is you have to shoot the worms while they're flying around, and then they'll attach to the sphere where they'll actually be vulnerable to damage. So what you're supposed to do is knock off like the helmet, and then lay a bomb as it sucks you in. And then the cycle repeats. So now we have 2 worms, and then do it again, and then there's 3 worms to the final part of the fight. What Miguel is going to do is actually do a thing called worm skip, where the way that the worms are going to get damaged is that I'll explain it as it happens here. So shoot the helmet off the other worm, and then what we want to do is hit both worms with bombs before that first worm detaches from the sphere. So there we go, there's worm skip.
Yep.
So now we only have
Very
2
nice.
worms for the final part of the fight, so that's going to save needing to shoot another worm, and it saves like what, like
Fun fact, this room actually spawns...
Prime 1.
yeah, Prime 1 Ultra drops. It's great.
Yeah.
I think they fixed that in...
Yeah, they fixed that in later version. But also, if you grab missiles, it plays the health sound effect. Listen.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't
know that. That's amazing.
Yeah.
All
That's
right.
amazing.
All right, so...
You gotta be careful here because you can soft block as
Yeah,
well.
Miguel's gonna play it safe. You need this first worm to detach. If the worm is not detached before you damage this last worm, you'll soft block. Oh, what the heck?
What?
The missile was there. It's important. Got to
Yeah.
refill,
Needed it.
obviously. Yeah, that is an optimal Amorbus fight. Well done. And there's Dark Suit. We can now take less damage from the Dark World, even though Light
Thank
Suit
goodness.
removes it entirely.
Yeah.
That's a relief.
Yeah, Dark Suit is too slow to get before going anywhere, like going to Torvus or Sank, so we always put it off in 100%, or just altogether skip it in any percent.
The main reason, like, the good thing of having Dark Suit now is you don't hear that loud sound when you're
Yeah.
around the Inkclaws.
Yeah, the previous route, you have to deal with that, but now the order's been changed a bit. And Miguel made this wall crawl look really easy. The BSJ they have to do to get enough height to do this wall crawl out of bounds to get out and escape, because that door is still there. It's a little bit finicky. It's a little precise. And Miguel just did that super clean.
It's very good.
Well done.
So if you remember way early in the run, we went out of bounds to Sand Canyon. It's basically the exact same collision. It's just Dark World version now. And there's Deter again.
Dark Deter, evil Deter.
Yeah, we are debating whether that's an intentional pun by Retro or if it's just coincidence.
Yeah, I didn't know you could do this, but you can just destroy that door from below, but didn't happen. Door disagreed.
Yeah.
Door stuck.
Yeah, right here. If we didn't have Dark Suit, we'd just be hearing this really loud sound.
So Dark Aegon key, so there's actually is a temple key here for the Amorbis fight, but we don't need to do it. The door's locked by the Ing web traps, which are only in this room, and you only have that fight to scan them, fun fact. But we already fought Amorbis, we already escaped, so no need to do the fight. And now we're doing the Dark Labs cleanup. Mostly just inbounds, movement here. It's actually, do you want to talk about, I think, Cosmo, or Miguel? No, Miguel, you talk about it. I've been talking way too much.
Wait, what?
Oh, about going this way backwards.
So, fun fact, we actually used to go the other way for this particular route, but then a runner named Aaron Explosive timed it going the other way. And guess what? Literally just going the other way, it saves 30 seconds. So we're gonna make a meme out of it where like, just go the other way to save 30 seconds strat. So that was kind of fun.
Shoutouts to that Powerbomb expansion, by the way. You are not missed.
Yeah, we actually used
actually funny how often just simply timing something and you find something faster. I've heard many stories of that. Just gotta get up and time it. Forehead.
All right, for Street Fighter fans, coming up is a cool item.
Street Fighter.
Ooh, yeah. It'll make sense.
Or
Sonic Boom.
You know, the famous Sonic game.
Oh yeah. I don't even play Sonic, and I know. I'm sure Kirby will speedrun it or something. Let's see here. No, we're basically next to it. Okay, so coming up is the other Sky Temple key. This is the key that will not spawn until you get the main power bomb upgrade. For whatever reason, you need to obtain the main power bombs to make the room layer for Dark Oasis change.
They tied the Flying Ink cache to the second pass layer only.
Yeah, and this isn't even specific to like something that Prime 2 does. Prime 1 does this for a Chozo artifact in Phazon Mines. It's his.
And in Prime,
it's interesting.
And also, in Prime 3, you need main ship missiles to be able to destroy one of the big barriers. With main ship missiles are pretty much spar rounds, so they kind of have a theme going on of putting things behind major upgrades.
Oh wow, yeah. I did not know that.
Can't wait for the. I can't. No, I'm not going to say it. Retro, do not do it in Prime 4. Do not make an arbitrary power bomb requirement in Prime 4, please. They're going to do it. It's too late. They're going to. It's Jover.
It's so Jover. Erin said that she did not time that. It was the other day.
No, my bad then.
It's all good. I think this is a good time for donations, I think. Just clean up.
All right, sounds great. We have surpassed the $10,000 mark toward making the level 1 Omega Super Boss fight happen in Final Fantasy 15. Folks, we are so close. We've gotten so much progress done, even just during this run. Let's make that happen so we can see that after the FF15 run. I'm pumped to see that. It's going to be amazing. And to help with that, we've got additional donations, including an $11 donation from Flora, who says, "Hear the words of O'Lear, last sentinel of the Fortress Temple. May they serve you well. Lost a family member to cancer recently, so I'm glad to support cancer prevention and do so while seeing some of my favorite Prime 2 speedrunners on the couch and behind the controller. Shout out to the awesome Prime Rando community, and let the light of Aether show you the way."
Yeah, thank you. Also, I just noticed we're almost at 177,000. Got another like $400 left for that. So nice job, everybody. Good pace.
Everyone is crushing it. We've got a $25 donation from Mouse that says, the Metroid series has a special place in my heart, and I love seeing these games get torn to pieces when child me struggled so much to get all the upgrades and beat all the bosses. Echoes is my favorite game in the Prime series, so I had to donate during this run. Good luck.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You really should play this game if you haven't. If you've only played Prime 1, you should play. I mean, you should play all three. They're all great games, but I love Prime 2. Also,
Good speed
nice extended
games.
dash. This,
Yeah.
the roof of this room has.
This room is bad.
It's great. It's a
This
great
room is awful. Like vent area B and then this back to back is just, ugh.
Yeah, and if you fall down, then you have to like climb it
Yeah.
up again. And it's super slow.
Yeah, I never thought about extended dashing there to avoid because there is collision around these pipes that you cannot see
That-
and you will just bonk off of them.
The collision. Oh right. Eee.
Oh yeah.
Sorry. The collision
I
is
totally had a brain fart there, so it's okay.
the collision is
Thank-
actually in
thank
the
you.
dark world. The collision is actually in the dark world. In the light world, actually matches with the visuals.
Okay.
Right. So coming up in this room is since
crash.
we skipped the pirate fight, by the way.
Oh yeah, that's right. Flying pirates, they're great.
All right, so since I'm coming here for the first time ever, and I already did Dark Samus, there are multiple
Crash.
layers of objects active at the same time, so it's very close to the object limit. So I need to be careful and not boost because apparently that's what causes the game to not crash. And yeah, once you get the missile, it's safe to boost again.
Yeah, it's one
So
of-
boosting causes it to crash? Is that
Yes.
what you said?
Can, yeah.
yeah, it can.
Okay. Okay.
Curious if like beam shots can do it too, but I
Oh,
don't,
probably,
Yeah.
yeah.
I imagine.
I mean, main research. Okay, there's that thing I talked about like a billion years ago. Now we're here.
Yeah.
Are you trying to? What?
What?
Oh,
Oh, trying to pirate.
Come here. Nah.
bowling for pirates. Get that
Oh,
one
he's
friend
still
voucher.
alive.
This pirate is
Dude.
not.
Oh, there he goes. There he
Oh.
goes. He's
The room to
taking a
bowl for
beating.
pirates is
He's
a
taking
portal
that.
site. Or portal terminal.
What are you saying?
Bowling for pirates. Portal terminal.
Oh, yeah.
That's the good room to do it.
Sometimes,
yeah, for
sometimes
sure.
it can be in the way, and then I can just.
GFMC is pretty good with that too. If you did like Torvus before sank, because
Yes,
the pirates
so-
up here in GFMC compound, but
Nope.
We haven't done GFC, right? So we
this
are
screw
going to
attack.
see the
Scotty,
pirates.
you found this, I think, right?
This is a great strat.
Yes,
Normally
did
you have to
find
go
that.
all the way around
Yeah.
the room and ride an elevator
Yeah.
up to the second floor, but you can
Thank you, Scotty.
bonk pretty
Thank you.
high up in
Thank you,
a
Scotty.
special part of the wall.
I'm actually gonna go back and take the save now that I've got like all of.
Yeah.
Chat.
Yeah.
Can we get a
All the
thank you, Scotty, from everyone?
Thank you,
Just
Scotty.
thank you, Scotty, in general.
Thank you, Scotty.
Do my best. Thank you.
Scotty's so good. Like every Metroid game, it's insane.
Seriously.
Like the 2D ones, the 3D ones. Scotty's top like 3 or 5 runner in like Corruption. You have a really good hundo time in Prime 1. Probably get a pretty good time at 90%, but I know it's not like your priority. Sorry,
Yeah,
that sounded like it was
second-
punching down. I swear to God, I was
you're
not
fine.
trying to do that.
Just got second
not
in
my
Echoes
priority.
out of nowhere.
I mean, I have no excuse. I haven't run Corruption at all, so
That's okay.
Oh wow, this is a really long load.
Half-Pipe's cool. It's got a lot of detail in it. Those turrets are, really resource heavy. Yeah, so we're done with labs. There's this. No, we're not done. There's a missile here that actually you have to.
Another screw attack exploit to go in multiple tunnels, skip that whole puzzle.
Oh wait, do we do mining plaza in this run?
Yeah, we have to.
Oh,
there's
that'll be great.
There's a E-tank there.
Right, like out of bounds though.
Yeah, it's a cool different. Yeah,
Oh,
so
spoilers.
Yeah.
Spoilers.
It's coming up soon.
Spoilers.
It's coming up soon. Also, almost at our. I haven't talked about the Power Bomb expansions that much, but they look like cheeseburgers and they're delicious. Full of like the reason they do so much damage is I think just all the cholesterol they have. So all the salt, like saturated fats, protein.
So does Scotty know? Scotty does know.
Okay.
Thanks for that.
I just saw in chat.
Yeah, Aegon is almost done. We got the mining station B area, which we have been leaving for last year. Kind of routes out well because it'll make sense in a bit. Because we want to leave through the front entrance of Aegon.
Oh,
Whatever, I just.
all right, fine.
Oh,
This is a really difficult out of bounds to get to because this tunnel is on the floor. Oh.
Thank you for the force morph.
Miguel, you're trying to do a setup, I think, right? Like from outside the temple.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can get it from outside the temple and just go straight into the tunnel. It's really precise, and I feel like it's even more precise in the room than it is out of the room.
Yeah, you're normally supposed to use the morph ball bombs and traverse like the entire outside of it.
There it
Nice. But you can just do this.
But we will be
Only a few
continuing
more to go.
Oh,
We will be continuing this out of bounds
That
for
part-
a
I'm gonna-
couple of rooms.
I'm gonna end it right here, actually.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
just keep it. Yeah, so
It's for safety.
Miguel would I think he would power bomb the rubble from out of bounds and go back in storage A and then do that, but safer. It's fine. Shout outs to these Krayleys. They will obliterate your health for some reason, as I found out the hard way, and many other runners, especially rando runners.
Is there a corruption enemy that's like that?
Nope.
Because, okay, it could have been a pattern because Prime 1 has the gel zaps.
These red Krayleys do not have iframes.
Prime 1 has that one parasite in the fire in the frigate.
And also,
Oh, yeah.
Die
also
percent
gel
task.
zaps.
Yep.
Oh, this is the... Yeah, so there's
is a
other
skip.
charge combos in Echoes. We got the Sonic Boom, and there's a Dark Burst here. And we don't use it, and it doesn't even play a thing because we skipped the puzzle for some reason.
Yeah, the cinematic components are in the next pass layer where all the pirates are, so yeah.
So we're next to the front of Aegon, but we need to go out of bounds to... this is a dead end usually, so Miguel's going to screw attack here. And then...
Second try.
Now, there's another part to this. So there's an energy tank in this room, the mining plaza, that normally you're supposed to defeat a Morbus, return the Aegon energy to the light world, and that opens a layer in this room where there's an Echo Visor puzzle that unlocks like this solar-powered like thing to open the lock. But we haven't done that. We didn't get the energy. So what Miguel's gonna do is go out of bounds and ceiling warp inside this like little chamber here. So just one ceiling warp later. Yeah, this should work. Oh, whoa, what the heck? That's okay.
Oh,
Miguel just has to jump back up, but it's not a big deal.
This is a very tricky heist here.
I
This
get
isn't even the hard
nervous
part.
with this one too.
Really annoying
Can
collision.
soft lock.
Yeah, there's so the way that active rooms work, there's collision checks that are done whenever you're in the active room, like whatever the mini map is focused on, that those go away when you're in a room that's not considered the prioritized or active room. So that's what lets you ceiling warp in the first place, or it's part of what lets you ceiling warp. There's more to it, like ghost state and
There we
stuff. Okay, Miguel is now in jail. Now Miguel needs to get out of jail. And we need to do another SAU to get out. First try? Oh my, that was close.
Close.
Second
That's
try, not bad.
Very nice.
I'm gonna do the
That
Curry
is
Master.
so difficult.
Yeah, that is. Shouts Curry Master. This is harder than it looks. I've
is
done it.
way-
This meme will never die. I'm linking the fire today.
That
And
was
we're
the
done with
second
Aegon.
one.
Yeah.
Was that the first or second essay you found? Mining Plaza.
I don't know.
I'm not sure. So I think the
Probably the
Mortis
most
one was
famous.
after, right?
Yeah.
Well,
I spent so much time practicing that. The precise inputs you have
Yeah.
to do is
I spent
insane.
so much time just trying to get it once, well
Yeah.
over an hour.
shout out to this cutscene. It just plays.
Yeah, it's the first time we opened this Violet Gate. Normally it's it's not the first one. It's not the first one,
first.
but it's the first formal cutscene translator
Yeah.
that you open.
It's the only one that has it too. Yeah, so you wanted to
this-
move this block in the first pass because you're just going straight here to Planar Dark Worship.
Yeah, we need to get a few
There's-
more items and these Sky Temple keys that are in this place. There's 3 Sky Temple
Yeah.
keys, and yeah.
So yeah, fun fact. The
No,
room to our
dude,
left right here, there's
Come
a
on.
super missile door on the other side. So that's a secret door, but if you were to play random elevators, you would see it's a super missile door.
Or just
which is
checking out of bounds. in general.
Strange.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm upset at Miguel because Miguel shot that door of Seekers. In any percent, you actually skip Seekers and do screw
Yeah.
attack to destroy the locks. This door has, I think, the hardest screw attack setup to open the lock. I think Miguel calls it the final boss of any
No,
percent.
the worst one is Torvus Temple, but I
okay.
call this one
Yeah.
because it's RNG.
Okay,
Torvus Temple's way worse.
my bad.
That-
Nope. Okay, it's fine.
I don't even think I've gotten Torvus Temple once yet.
Let me just not grab the key.
No, we need that.
Yeah, we need it. Let's see, after this, there's just a bit of cleanup in GFMC. There's a missile. We'll be going back to Sanctuary and then eventually going to Great Temple for one missile just to pivot Samus back to the Torvus side. Do we have
And
time
Sank
for...
Entry?
Yeah, we have time for
Yeah,
a couple more.
You can do
times.
one. Yeah.
All right, awesome. We have got a $20 donation from Arcanox who says, "Hi from the Dread players at the back of the room. While our games may differ greatly, there's one thing I think we can agree on. Walls are just a suggestion. Great run so far and best of luck, Miguel."
Arcanox, I know you're a Dread player, but shoutouts to picking up Prime. That's really cool stuff.
Let me do this setup for no reason. Let me just scan the gate from here.
I did not know you could do that.
I did not know that either.
Amazing.
You can do that anywhere. I think it just has to do with scanning something and having something in your field of view blocking it.
Yes, the texture or anything. It only works for a couple of scans that don't have a set point for you to look at. So if you scan something and you're just looking where you do it, those are the ones that work.
Okay. We could do some more. Just
Yeah,
quick
a little slope jump to get this missile.
Oh.
This one's fun. It's not hard and it's just satisfying to get, in my opinion.
Nice shot.
I think we got time for another dono.
Sounds great. Thank you so much. We have a $250 donation from J2 who says, "Let's hit that Omega level 1 fight." And as an update to everyone watching, we've got $11,242 out of $15,000, which puts us at just about 3/4 of the way toward that level 1 super boss fight for Final Fantasy 15. So don't forget, if you are donating, please remember to add that incentive at the bottom of the page to make that happen. Our Silent Hill 2 hard run for later in the day is just over $21,000 out of $40,000 to make that possible, so about 53%. So please keep those donations coming. If you can see on the horizon with me, we're almost there. We're nearing 200,000. I know we can do it today, folks.
Also, we're at 178. Great job, everybody. It was we raised another $1,000 since the last time I checked, so nice work. Keep it up.
Yeah.
That's all right. That's already past it. Profane Path. These pirates are annoying.
Not more annoying than
They
these
can be.
extra logs.
Well, there's a missile coming up in GFMC that probably a lot of casual players didn't know, but it spawns because you pick up the Jump Guardian or Space Jump boots, and otherwise it just doesn't exist.
Yeah.
It's the same thing with Dark Missile Trooper and Bomb Guardian. Retro loves to do that.
And Echo's randomizer in Randovania gives you a fun little message if you didn't pick up the Space Jump boots item or the Jump Guardian item.
Yeah, randomizer players love the ship.
What?
That's okay.
Excuse me?
It's fine. Everything's fine. Nothing's wrong. Alright, so for all you rando enjoyers, this is indeed a reliquaried seed. You gotta go to Reliquary, excuse me, and go get the Sky Temple key here. So these little particles are called Inkstorm, and they just destroy Samus's health if she does not have Light Suit. Also, they're also in the room that that Miguel left and went through out of bounds to fight Quadraxis, and there are some in Dark Oasis with that Sky Temple key back in Aegon Wastes.
Yeah, and I didn't know this until I started running the game, but those Inkstorms, they're not constantly in every room. There's little safe zones where you could just stand and
what's up,
won't
George?
take that much damage.
Shouts to George.
He
Bye, George.
behaved, I think.
No, he did not behave.
No, George never behaves.
Well, he kind of did, but then the other one came in.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
What is that? George Jr.? George Sr.?
That was
I
good.
didn't know.
George III, aka Trey.
So I was pretty confident looking at your missiles out of Aegon, but yeah, you're good. We are on pace for Hundo, I think. Nothing was missed.
Yeah.
Very nice.
I think everyone that's ever attempted to run any game 100% has in the back of their mind, please tell me I didn't forget one. I think it's happened to everyone at least once.
Oh yeah. There should be a category extension where it's 99%, but it strictly has to be that you were aiming for 100%.
I'm curious what like
Yeah, this is the missile.
curious what like max percent ILS would look like, where it's basically just hundo without that missile back in the beginning of the game, so you can
Probably,
do ILS.
probably not very much, not very different. Oh, I just can't.
It's not, yeah. It wouldn't be that.
I mean, you skip a lot of the early game, but like that's it. After space jump, it's pretty much should
Yeah,
be very
it's the
similar.
same.
Are you gonna do the RTA strat after this?
What do you mean?
Just morphing and falling through.
I always do this.
Oh, nice.
By the way,
Also, that is our second to last one, I think. Yep. We got one more. Y'all have been so great with it. Unfortunately, only a finite number of tanks left, or just in general. But
all right, this is Sanctuary entrance item that we were talking about earlier. We're coming back to Sanctuary just for this item. That is so out of the way, very annoying to get in this state. And yeah, we're gonna go through it in a little while.
yeah. Also,
And
some really
just-
fun stuff. Oh, go ahead, Cosmo.
Just an annoying room in general, honestly.
This room is very interesting in this route because you enter it for the first time after fighting Spider Guardian. So there's a bridge here, and sorry, Scotty.
Yeah, it's
What's
gonna be
with
gone.
the bridge?
Well, here it is, and hold on. Oh, and there it is.
There it
Thank you, Scotty.
You're
Just
welcome.
layer shenanigans.
Also, Samus gets repositioned to the other side, but needs to hit this fight trigger for the pirates. Wow. Nice frame perfect more. Gonna Sonic Boom these commandos on the other
Okay.
side.
And it's gonna take like no damage
the heck?
because of course.
What?
Sorry, I got all
it
that
has
game ammo. It's all
shield.
good.
And that's it.
Yeah, it's funny because the bridge is gone. Some of the pirates just die. They just fall. They just fall into the chasm.
Yeah.
But we need to reload this room because there's a turret and a kinetic orb cannon that, well, the turret itself isn't active. I don't know if this cannon here isn't, but it's less important. So we actually have to like go halfway into the hallway to unload entrance and then reload entrance to come in. So this is a fun but kind of precise little trick to get this power bomb expansion and skip the part of the spider ball track here. Especially if you like don't have spider ball and you're playing like rando. You have to wait. You have to wait until the shot lands. If you're out of the turret, it just doesn't do anything. So Miguel's doing was that a slope jump? That's cool.
Yes.
And that's a pretty precise. You either need to be on like the little fence or you need a slope jump
It's
off
okay,
this.
we can try again.
Yeah. Oh, off the spider track. Oh, I didn't think about that. That's cool.
The spider track actually gives you way more height than defense, and I don't think so. Okay.
Nice
Very
job.
good.
That's
Very nice.
That's
That is
it's a
really
little
difficult.
precise. And well done. That is our last cheeseburger.
Yummy.
Yummy, delicious.
Very nice.
People are gonna be mad at me if I say in and out. Well, I just said it, so okay. I accept all the consequences.
In and out.
I don't know. It's subjective. Everyone's gonna have their opinions on burgers, and eat the burger that is the most delicious to you.
Not gonna lie, I think
Whataburger?
I think.
Oh, yeah?
I think In and Out it's like kind of mid.
Okay. You're wrong,
You
but
just
that's okay.
upset everyone in California.
It's okay. They can all be wrong together.
All right, so this is the final time that we're going to be in the light world. There's a energy tank and the sunburst left. Sunburst has got some interesting stuff going on. After that, just a bit of movement to go to the portal to the dark world, and we'll probably have a time for some donos then. But right now, sunburst is coming up. This is a pretty long sequence where you normally need to have like seeker missiles, grapple beam, boost ball. You go into the dark world and like use the cannons and unlock these seeker locks on this chamber. Instead, what Miguel's going to do is set up this bomb space jump at this specific angle to get on this standable piece of collision above the ledge before the pirates start shooting missiles. Optimal. Well done. You have to be fast enough or those pirates will just, their missiles will hit you and just knock you out of the way and just mess you up. You have to shoot them and spend time doing that. Sunburst also doesn't get a ton of usage, but it's actually really useful for final bosses. So we will be seeing it for Emperor.
All right, here we have it, folks.
Here we go.
The final
E. Well done.
We did it.
I'm
We
proud
did
of
it.
y'all. And then Miguel, you shot that light crystal back in Path of Eyes earlier, so you can go back through this way.
Yeah, we kind of didn't explain it. We shot all of those to get them out of the way. So now we can just boost over here. We got into armor.
So we're just going back to the Dark World. We got one missile expansion left, and that will be 100%. Although there's still one more SDK to get. So I think we have time for one or maybe we've got time for one donation.
Yeah, 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Now, I'm going to need some help from the crowd, and I'm going to need some help from Twitch chat. When I say E, you say E. E. E.
E.
You get an E for effort. All right.
Amazing.
We've got $10 from Skyblade743, who says, "Here are the words of Skyblade, last sentinel of the first-time donators. May they serve you well."
All right, here we go. Here we go. Get ready, everybody. If it doesn't pop up, then my hubris.
Nah, I got it. Don't you
Nah, we're good. Here we
Yeah.
go, and
100%.
There we go.
Oh, we did it.
All right,
We did it.
this is just any percent at this point, so it's everyone can leave. It's over. We're done.
Come on.
Whoa.
No, there's still some cool. No, the final boss is really cool. Emperor is awesome. I know people like Prime Exo in Essence, but Emperor is also really cool, in my opinion. In my correct opinion, that's objectively correct. Farming some beam ammo from the blade pods, and then this last SDK off of Defiled Shrine. Fun fact, the game tells you once, but if you want to farm ammo, you want to destroy, well, you either want Annihilator, or if you want like dark ammo, you destroy things with Light Beam. If you want light ammo, you destroy things with Dark Beam. The game only says this like once, so it's easy to miss
Easy to
that
miss.
detail. Or just have Annihilator and you just get a bunch.
Same thing if you like run out of ammo. A lot of people seem to think they were soft locked, but you can just charge a shot to get an uncharged one if you have 0
Yeah.
ammo.
All right, so we have,
Thankfully, the developers thought of that.
I jumped on top of that tentacle.
it's great. That's it. We have all 9 SDKs to get into Sky Temple Gateway. Shouts to A. Cole for bringing back the 10th one, so we only had to bring 9.
Yeah. You should
finally
scan,
to
so it
last.
tells you the champions.
No.
Oh,
Not vanilla.
Tournament.
Yeah, shouts to Cosmo and Sestron for being the 2022, was it 22 or 23? 22 to 23 Cross Game Cup champions. And then Sestron also won this solo tournament. And then Cosmo won the Prime tournament. So just a big sweep by both runners for all of the major rando tournament categories.
For now.
For now, yeah.
Bonk.
Oh,
now,
shouts to Living
TM.
Circuitry.
No, you're supposed to shout out LC when you missed the slope
Yeah.
jump over there.
Bonk. Okay.
Nope.
All right, so Cosmo, this is Emperor. This is the final boss, or the beginning of
Yeah.
the final boss sequence. So what's going on with Emperor 1?
Well, so we're just going to shoot these tentacles first with light beam, and we're going to shoot a sunburst and then just spam Annihilator, and that's just going to completely destroy first phase. In 80%, you would just use super missiles, but this is way faster.
All right, this is phase 2.
And phase 2, we're essentially just going to do some
Oh, that was
specific movements to lay a power bomb and get as many tentacles as we can. Ideally, you can do it in 3 power bombs. That's what Miguel's trying to do. So, second one was good. And
Yeah.
now the last one.
It's not dropping.
I missed one.
It's okay.
It could have gone
Sometimes
worse.
it can be finicky.
You don't have
So-
cannonballs, so the ingots can damage you. Okay, phase
Yeah.
3. Scotty.
Take it
Okay.
away.
Oh, you jumped away.
Aw.
All right, so I guess I'll explain this.
I
There's a small piece underneath Emperor 3 that you can screw tech into. It deals a lot of damage. I'm sorry,
And now
I
the
couldn't
box.
give as detailed of an explanation as I would have liked to.
It's a really cool boss fight casually, but yeah, Screw Attack really just trivializes that. And oh, we have to
Yeah.
escape now.
All right. Time's going up soon, so get ready for that.
There is actually one interloper. It's Dark Samus. She's not happy with what we've
Wow,
done.
spoilers.
Oh, Zonga. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nice frame perfect
Nice
power bomb.
You did it. Let's go.
What? I can
dude.
skip this. What? What? It doesn't let me skip it.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no.
Interesting. So let's just skip the first one, but not the others. All right.
So, this is the final boss. Dark Samus 3 and Dark Samus 4. We're going to try for something called Dark Samus Foreskin.
Missed one.
That's all right. Yeah, Miguel's trying to get the maximum amount of damage possible because this fight is 2 phases. Dark Samus 3 and Dark Samus 4, like Cosmo mentioned. So here's hoping that this works out. This is random.
Yeah.
Get ready on the timer just in case.
just like all the other bosses. Screw attack is going to be used. All right.
Stun lock, nice,
All right.
nice, good.
Nice.
Good start, good start, good start.
Okay, should be one more.
Want to stun lock with missiles here so that she doesn't go into Dark Samus 4, and we can set up a screw back here. And
No,
Oh.
not yet. Not yet.
Hold on.
Not yet.
One more. One
okay,
more.
still.
No. What? Time.
There we go.
Nice. Let's go. You did it.
And that's Metroid Prime 2 Echoes 100% in 2:13:36.
Very nice.
Well done, Miguel. That was
Very good,
you
very
did
good.
so
GGs.
good. How do you feel?
Accomplished.
Yes.
Very good.
So 213. Would that be good enough for second place? Guess we'll find out.
That beats my PB. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Miguel is too good.
Too good.
So the credits and like the final in-game timer take 8 minutes from this point to get through. So we
Yeah.
we don't have time for that. But do you have any shout-outs? Anything to talk about?
I guess shout out to the Metroid Prime 2 Echoes speedrunning community. You guys are awesome. Thank you for running this game that I've been playing for as long as I can remember. Shout out to my friends, Bash, Scotty, in particular Draconif and Aaron Explosive. They are very good other players that also play this game. They're like really cool, so shout outs to them. Also the randomizer community. They're like super interesting people, very cool folks that I have no idea how they're able to do all this routing to get the items are literally in different spots every time. They still manage to get a different route every time that the best spots are over. I have no idea how they do that, but and I do not want to know, but good on you. And yeah, shout outs to, well, I already said Scotty, but I'm looking forward to your Metroid Dread race with Just Insane. I'm looking forward to that.
Is that on Wednesday?
That is on Wednesday.
I will be there.
All right, so everybody else,
Sure hope so.
make sure to watch that.
Yeah.
Because it's gonna be a really good race. So
Do you mind if I say a couple things real quick?
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. So if you want to speedrun this game, and you should, it's amazing, or any of the games in the trilogy, go to metroidprime.run on your web browser. That'll have links to all the Discord servers, including the randomizer server as well.
Yep.
Let's see here. Shout out to Retro
I was gonna
Studios
say that.
and Nintendo for making this amazing game.
Prime 2 remastered, please.
Cosmo, what? Sorry, I meant to give you a little bit of of airtime there. So,
Oops.
what's up? You could just say it again. It's up to you.
Oh, I was just gonna say about the Discords. Definitely mention
Yes.
that. That's it.
Oh, I forgot to shout out Cosmo. Thank you,
Yeah.
Cosmo, for being here.
I wish you were here, Cosmo.
I'm there in spirit.
Right,
We'll get you
That
out
was
here
the good luck
someday.
charm.
and I suppose that's gonna be it for me. I have nothing else to say, and if we're good to go, we're done. Thank you for having me, and thank you for having my friends as commentary.
Thank you, guys. It's been a fun time.
See you
Thank
all
you.
next time.
Oh my god.
Don't look.
Bad ending moment.
Good ending moment.
Yeah. That's what what's that, like 75%? Or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Keep supporting the Prevent Cancer Foundation, folks.
I think we're